Hello? Okay, you know what? I'm here. I'm here. Oh my god. The whole reason why I was late, how I was not there on the dot is because what of course I forgot to find the OST music, like background music, and then just there I had Monkey Island on and then it just goes to the old like lo-fi tunes that I used to play, but now that gets copyrighted and I keep forgetting to find feckin' music. Like I need to put like a post-it in front of me. I do need to write like a post-it to remind me. Like I need to find a good game, like some good game music that has no lyrics. Well, maybe I don't know. But just, do you know what I mean? I keep feckin' forgetting. So I'm like, instead of like rushing to find something on YouTube, I'm here. I'm so sorry. I'm not getting things ready. I'm actually here. Sometimes I sit here and I wait. But now or sometimes I'm actually just trying to get like drinks or something sorted. But now I'm here. So might as well just just be here. I'll take down the was it the facade that I'm getting ready. Anyway, hello. Happy Tuesday, I think. Yes, yes. Um Welcome. I have my hot lemon and my honey with me because again, I feel like I'm never ready vocally to talk for a long time, but here we go. But I hope you're well. I hope your weekend went good too. Get up to anything exciting, fun? I played a couple of games for once. Like I swear I think only now have I started to kind of really venture out and play like games um on my own. Like on my own, but like if it's not for streaming or if it's not Final Fantasy 14. I don't really play other games. But yeah, apart from Final Fantasy 8, which I kind of stopped. I think I got to I forget what part I got to, but I kept dying. Um I think I'll go back to it. I'd like to finish it. Um oh, I played Siberia. I think I told you that last time. I finished Siberia. I got it on the Switch. It was for 99 cents if you want to pick that up yourself. Um I found actually Siberia 2 on GOG, funny enough, for 99p2, which I'm gonna get and play later maybe. I also started playing Palia or Palia, that like adorable kind of MMO. What would I say? Like Harvest Moon, like farming adventure game. I've only started, like I've only done an hour of it, so I can't really. Like I like it so far, but I know it's like it's early days. It's like not fully done yet, which has been fun. So if any of you are playing that, please tell me more. What else? I think I've installed Final Fantasy Crystal. Oh, Crystal. I really hope my mic is on. If it's not on, I'm I've got some actual topics to talk about without trying to worry about finding the walkthrough, because the walkthrough is there. Oh wait, where's my phone? Oh, there it is. Oh my god, I have a walkthrough ready on my phone. Um, ready to finally, like, because I feel like since last stream was my first time, well, starting it, we started the game. I needed to get like a feel for it and see like, hey, what's the mechanics in this game? You know, we like our old adventure games here, but sometimes the brain just doesn't brain. But I feel like I kind of have an idea, like don't be looking too hard. Well, maybe actually I think I wasn't looking too hard enough. I was thinking too logically, where I have to remember that you got to remember things with like old janky games is not everything is in the right hitbox. Yeah, so where was I going? I've opened a plethora of topics now and folders of conversation. So forgive me if I kind of forget. But hi, hello. How you doing, Harm? Harmless. Welcome. El Dudico, howdy howdy. How are you doing? How is the creation going? I saw. Also, how's Final Fantasy 14 going? My good friend Eldudico has recently returned to the Final Fantasy fold, which I'm so excited for because my god, I should be sponsored. I love that game too much. I love it. Oh, my heart goes out to everyone who also who is clowning around like myself and doing the yokai fates for that kitty mount because oh my god, the grind on the fates are ridiculous. But I love it, love it, love it. Hi, Rain. Oh, I love Palia. I'm obsessed with it. I hope you like it too. I do. I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I've only played an hour of it so far. Because it was at stupid Gremlin o'clock hours and I couldn't sleep, so I was like, ooh, this is nice. I was browsing the Nintendo store. But I like it also. I'm sorry, I don't have any music. I need to. If anyone has any suggestions of nice chill game music, please. Please massage. Or link in the Discord actually. How do you do things again? Hell yeah. The Discord, I should probably really advertise it on the page. There's a load of things I should do right. It's on the stream page, but I forget. Like I've been trying to also for the last half an hour. I was trying to like mess around with Discord and saying, what else can I do with this? But I don't know, man. I always leave it last minute. Hey, nice! 3D assets created. Just have to learn how to program and how to actually make my game. Well, I wish you all the luck on that, and I look forward to seeing what you produce. All up for indie devs. Let's go. Final Fantasy I've not logged into. Oh, it said you did though. I'll have to grab you for roulettes then. Would you like? Here's my friend code. I'll just post it there. Yeah, God, I really do, because just my voice is oh. Since I've been being blah 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 blah. Since I've been being back. I cannot grammar. We'll get into it soon. Sorry, I will start playing the game. I just wanted to have a little bit of a howdy and sip me tea first. Yeah, so since I've been uploading to the VOD channel thingamabobbers, I had to listen back to my voice and I'm like, god damn. Sometimes I still get jump scared by my own voice. Oh man. See, this is also why I understand why because I found in Palia, I think I'm saying the right words. I think there's someone supposed to have an Irish accent and I'm like, man, I know what people go for when they want to put like the fantasy like Irish accent in there because yes, it's like oh hello and whimsical hello. Oh, I am this magical witchy lady. I'll do that, or I'm an angry like lady. Now, what you going to do there? You're just a pain in my arse, as they love to do that. That was my experience with Starfield. Like I knew Bethesda is not the great with voice acting. Well, except for the the famous same 3 or 5 that they used like in from Elder Scrolls. Um, but Jesus, man, I thought I was done with hearing it. Oh god, I haven't finished that actually yet since the update in Starfield. Has anyone played since the update? Everyone's saying, "Oh my god, so good," but it's like, why don't we have the finished product good for when it's released? But sure, we'll see. I heard there's also DLC with that coming out. I'm like, really? You used your Fantasia to create your bum boy, and then you, your brain just brained. It just said, "Oop, now I got it." I get that. I get that. Ugh, brains, so unpredictable, aren't they? Speaking of, I have my walkthrough ready. I've got my water. I've got my tea. And now I have to jank the janky mechanics to get this game working. If you want to play, it's on GOG. A lot of those adventure games are on GOG. It's pretty good for them old adventure games. Oh yeah, I say old, but all these games like come out in like 2000, 2001. But then again, that's like 20 years ago. So I suppose it is. Not retro yet, I swear. If I see someone say PlayStation 2 is retro, please don't. Okay, right. How do I do this again? Oh, actually, I don't need to cover this. I'm gonna put this over here. I'm gonna put yous over on this screen. Oh. Oh my god, GOG wants an update as well? All the updates are I guess it is Tuesday. I always think on Tuesday is when I used to play Dead by Daylight. And when I streamed it, instantly you'd get like, oh, guess we're shutting down mid-game because there's the update on Tuesday. I guess Tuesday is the day to do things. Alright, so I'm just gonna put... So last time we went to the museum and we're now playing the museum's, or the archaeologist's daughter. We're trying to find out more about the bone that our great bumbling detective Halligan, very great, 10 out of 10, very competent detective work found in the woods. So just making sure, just making sure that yous are over there, and then this is over here, and then I press play, and hopefully this does not burn your ears out. La 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 la. Now he's gotta tell me if he's hear it, and he's gotta tell me about... Oh my... Nice. Balls. Wait, there we go. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, please don't be... What? I'm trying not to flash you my messy screen. Oh, the game is up. Okay. What though? That's the problem. So it's like every time I'm trying to like see, like I have to make sure I see the second screen, like I see the chat and stuff. It pops up another window when I go back into the game because it goes full screen mode and I can't make it any more like windowed. So it's just... Ah, there we go. Okay. There we go. Yes. Okay, how's this? Can you see this? Are we good? Are we still here? Is everything audible? Things I do for these janky ass games. But it's worth it. To be fair, I've been dying to see this. Or see this? Play this. I need to slip me tea there. Can I please get some confirmation that their things are on the screen? Because I can just envision playing this for half an hour and there's nothing on the screen. You can see it. Thank you so much, Rain. Bless you. Okay, excellent. How's the audio? You can see and hear. Thank you, Harm. May I call you Ham? I thought it was Ham for a second. Hamless. Alright, I'm just gonna turn this down. Hopefully everything is okay. I'm gonna turn this down. My headset because I get slightly distracted by certain sounds. Okay, right. Let me continue. I'll just do it like so. Okay. This music is very weird. Right. I needed to find out more about the bone.
That's a human femur. Mr. Halligan gave it to me. A slice of the femur. It's wafer thin. You can almost see through it.
Okay, so we need to find out more about this wafer thin, undelicious Bone. Add the chemicals, just like last time when we made cider for that poor, homeless guy so we could steal his coins. Ah, yes. Please, if you have not seen the first part of this, you'll see, Halligan's lovely morals. Okay, no, that's just gonna be that. So this is where we slice the bone, I remember. Oh my god. Else.
I can't see it properly. It's gold. There's some metal residue here. It's gold.
So, do I take the gold out? That's what I'm wondering. You have to say, Halligan. Also, I love her jeans.
Yes, a little, but I can't quite make it out. Have you got a moment? I just want to check on something.
Sure, no problem.
Have you got a moment? Do I give him it? She wants to check on it, so how would she check on it? Maybe she don't wash it in the sink. That would be bad, right?
Would that really be clever?
That's what I was thinking.
Father hates it when I use up all his chemicals.
Okay, so we have water. So we need something to fill. So we need to grab something to use the water with. I can't open this, but why is this here? We gotta use some careful mouse detective work here. Try find the ball on the mouse or whatever. I thought I could open the drawers, but apparently whoa, wait a minute, what's this? Nothing?
Not a good idea.
Well, what is it though? Is it the drawer you don't want me to use? I guess maybe it's to look at all her shit. We pick out the gold?
That does. I should try and think of something else.
I mean, I guess they are like
that.
relics.
There's no point in that.
Maybe she doesn't want to pick it out.
I should concentrate.
You should, but you need to give me some breadcrumbs, girly. She doesn't even say anything. Like, wow, that is from my traveling fucking experiments and blah, blah, blah. Is that a pretzel? No, it's a mask. Okay, so we need to do something. And I can't leave the room, apparently. There has to be some... Wait, is that a different area? Oh, wait. We might have to consult the walkthrough early on, but like, hey, there's no shame in looking at a walkthrough. If it gets a gear turning, then that's all good. In there?
I can't do that.
What is this though? I feel like do you know like how it has like the mouse with the circle? I feel like it should tell us something like, ah, that is the stone hand. Not the methandol. Hmm.
A slice of the femur. It's wafer thin. You can almost see through it.
And I've tried to give him both of the stuff. Nothing. I know it's going to be so like, if you just move this over here, you would find the picking thing for. I feel like you have to take out the gold or whatever, right? Extract the gold. Okay, hands up. I'm gonna have a look. A quick peek. Not what I wanted to go into. Get the cogs. And okay. Museum. Let's see. The museum. Our museum. Okay, go to right, put bone in bone shaver. You will now have small bone. On same table as bone is a Microsoft. We did that. Microscope. Microsoft. Eventually, believe in a while. Trace of gold in it. Use bone, not shaving on sickle. I knew. I knew it had to be one of the but like these look like ooh ancient valuable. Like, do you know what I mean?
I should concentrate.
It said sickle.
I don't want that.
Are you sure?
I don't think it'll work like that. That's interesting. The notches in the bone were made by a sharp instrument. The sickle matches the notches to a T.
Oh my god. Okay. Excuse my bad detecting. Okay. Excuse that, please. Now can I tell him, ooh, it was done with a sickle, just like in the Lost Crowns, I think.
Made any progress?
Yes, a little, but I can't quite make it out. Have you got a moment? I just want to check on something.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so then do I use it on... God, her run is so good.
Hey, didn't this edition mention something in connection with sacrificial rites
There
in
we
Britain?
go. The cogs are slightly moving.
I won't get anywhere that way.
Gone a little. Oh!
I should try and think of some... Oh, Melanie, that won't work.
Maybe
I
here?
would have been surprised if it had worked like that.
One sec. Hello. Sorry about that one sec. So the sickle... Look at the magazine. She said there's a connection.
Let's see. Yes,
Oh,
here
okay,
it
now
is.
we can take it.
An article about the Druids and their sacrificial rites. The latest findings indicate that in ancient England it was probable for the most... for their high ceremonies, the Celts usually preferred to use... incredible.
They're like, you don't need to
It
hear all
fits
this.
in with this bone. I'm sure the detective will be very interested.
We did it!
Mr.
Maybe I would
Halligan?
have eventually got to that. I don't know.
I believe I've found something interesting about your bone.
Go ahead.
In my opinion, this bone was worked on.
With a sickle?
Yes, and probably with a sickle made of gold.
What makes you think that?
The bone bears notches matching the cutting form of a sickle to a T, and I found a trace of gold in one of the notches.
A golden sickle? Who would use a weapon like that in order to cut a human being to pieces?
That's what I asked myself as well. I found an interesting article which could help us. According to the historian Arthur Blake, The Britannic Druids carried out very bloody sacrificial rites. He found out that such rites took place at major celebrations of the Celts. He assumes that consecrated golden sickles were used for those rites.
And how does he know about these things?
He learned about it from old inscriptions he's translating at the moment. Interesting, huh?
Celts? Druids? Quite some time has passed since then, hasn't it?
Of course, but the descriptions in the article absolutely match the findings on your bone, Mr. Halligan. I'm sure the author of the article can help you.
Hell yeah. What do you think? Could this Blake be right? I would like to ask you some questions about your work.
What do you think? Could this Blake be right?
I don't know. Maybe he just wants to make money with horror stories about ancient Britain, but the bone you've shown me would match his theory quite well.
What? Oh my god. I've accidentally... Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know why that's being played. Oh my god. I need to... Sorry about that. Oh my god. Oh shite. I hope I don't know why, I must have pressed something on my headset and it went into the Explorer tab. I didn't think I still had it open. I was like, was that the was that the ooh, you asked the right question music in the game, but now we're good. Oh my god. God, I was fucking worried there for a second. Okay.
So you think this murder could be a ritual murder?
Yes, it would be possible. There are several occult sects and Satanists. They like checking their history books and adopting archaic rituals.
As they do.
Have you ever seen anything similar in your career?
Oh, Mr. Halligan, you don't know the Aztec skull walls. If you'd seen those, you'd consider your bone harmless.
Maybe, but that was centuries ago. The victim of this murder was found this morning, and it was found in London.
She's like...
Oh, I wish I could help.
What did you say this author's name was?
It's like, but I gotta stay in the
Arthur
museum.
Was there any mention in the article of how you could get in touch with the man?
I thought you'd ask that. His address was printed below the article. 366 Pinewood Road, Northampton.
Oh my god, why would you put your house on an article? Jesus.
I'm going there now.
Mr. Halligan, I'm interested in this, particularly because of my job. I'd like to help you with your case. Would you take me with you?
Impossible. It's confidential police work. I have to see him on my own. I'm sorry.
I'm sure my knowledge would be to your advantage, Mr. Halligan, and I think it would be really interesting to work on a case like that.
Oh, when I think about it, perhaps that's not a bad idea at all. Perhaps there will be more examinations to be done. Okay, Miss Turner, let's do it like this. I'll keep you informed on the case. If I hear anything new or if I need your help, I'll contact you. What do you think?
All right. I'll see you later then.
Yeah, see you later. And thank you, Miss Turner.
I love he's like, yes, when I think about it, it is a good idea. Never mind what you said. Oh. Alright, let's visit this, Arthur. Professor? Arthur Blake. Who just like, oh wow.
This must be it. Pretty out of the way.
It is, and he's advertising it. He's like, please come to my house. Let's discuss, history stuff, please. Okay.
Mr. Blake?
Yes?
My name's Brent Halligan. I'm a detective from Scotland Yard. I have a few questions I need to ask you.
Scotland Yard? What's this about?
Ooh.
Is something wrong?
I'd rather we discuss this in private. Do you mind if I come in?
I'm not sure. What's happened? Is there a problem with one of my publications?
No, sir. I'm investigating a murder case. Perhaps you could help me? It really won't take very long.
Murder? Awful. But what's it got to do with me?
Mr. Blake, I'd really prefer it if we could go somewhere a little more private. May I come in?
Well, yes, certainly. Come on in.
God, I love the tone shift with the two different accents. Like, there's so much energy in his voice. Like, oh my god, like, come on, hey, yeah, let's talk about it. And he's like, we go in private. Please, let me fix my hair. My potato face hair. I suppose we shouldn't really, like, poke around in this poor guy's house. Oh! Oh my god, what's with the fight music? Is something happening? Hello?
You're the author of a book on Druids, am I right?
Yes, quite correct. In fact, I'm just working on a revised version for the next edition. But what makes you so interested
God, the
in my
audio
book?
I'm currently investigating a series of murders in London. I've made some interesting discoveries that I'd like to discuss with you.
What series of murders are we talking about?
The skeleton murders. You may have read about them in the papers.
Oh, yes. Of course. A terrible business.
Mr. Blake, I believe there may be some sort of ritual behind these murders.
Well, what makes you think that?
Dr. Turner from the Anthropological Museum in Oxford
I don't
examined one of
know.
the last victim's bones for me. She found residual traces of gold.
They were kind of
notches
chopped up and in
round
bones and stuff. I
notches.
feel like that's a bit
Round notches, you
ritualistic.
say?
Yes.
We're just a
Does that
murderer, I
mean anything
guess.
to you? Doesn't your book on Druids mention ritual killings, for which a golden sickle was used?
True. Are you saying these murders are based on the
Background
same
music is
ritual?
killing me.
That's what I've come to ask you.
But that's impossible.
We're getting
can't
some,
be
we're
true.
being fed some lore right now,
My
but like, I'm
God.
hearing all types of music
It'd be
happening.
unthinkable. It would confirm all my translations. I've been researching the history of the Druids for 30 years now, but I've never yet found proof of my greatest fears.
Your greatest fears?
Yes, the perfection of the final ritual, the final confirmation of the Druids' power.
What is with this background music? This is not the music for discussing stuff.
Tell me more about the Druids.
The Druids were Celtic priests. They were highly respected scholars.
Can you hear the dialogue? Can you
responsible
hear
for
the...
preserving the Celtic religion and science. Their main tasks included
Or is the music,
conducting
like,
sacrificial
overpowering right
rituals,
now?
medicine, astronomy, and justice. Experts now believe that Druidism began in ancient Britain and spread from there to the European continent, especially to Gaul. The first definite evidence of the Druids' existence goes back to 500 BC.
That's a long time ago.
Quite. And for at least 500 years from then on, the Druids were the most important class of Celtic society.
What happened then?
Well, with Britain and Gaul being conquered by the Romans, the Druids were quickly suppressed. Their doctrine was abolished and replaced by Roman tenets. In the end, Christianity took over. And
Boo.
by around 1000 AD, Druidism seems to have vanished.
Fucking Christianity. Fucking ruins everything. What did the Druids and their followers believe in? I don't know a lot about Druids, history and stuff, but I think I don't know how factual this game is. But I'd be actually kind of interested to learn about the Druids. You know, I've heard a lot more or too much than I wanted about like fucking Christianity and Catholicism or whatever. I would like to learn some groovy stuff like the Druids.
What's this final ritual all about?
This is the text I wrote down during my travels through England and France. You know, when you travel through the country, you can feel that many locals still believe in the old Celtic customs. A group of farmers in the south of England let me copy the inscriptions on a megalith that stands in a field there. They claim that there used to be a huge Druid temple close to their house, but there's nothing left of it now. Whatever. I managed to translate the text, at least in part.
Okay, Mr. Blake, please come to the point.
Whatever.
What does it say?
Anyway.
It says that the last of the Druids saw the fall of their priesthood coming in the year 1000 AD. In the confusion surrounding the final destruction of the order, a demonic superior Druid seized power, using his knowledge of Druid magic, not for the good of his people and to honor the gods, but to submit all of mankind to his rule. In order to secure the survival of the Druid's tradition, and to complete his devilish work, he organized a final ritual, transferring the knowledge and power of the last of the Druids to 5 infants. These infants have always been referred to as the inheritors.
Go on.
The inscription says that the ritual was not entirely completed. I've not yet been able to discover why, but from what I've learned,
That's what we saw in the
powerful enough to one day complete the ritual by themselves.
Intro video, which was slightly sketch, and we're like, oh no, what's happening? These poor babies are on the slab. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, what's with that? So I'm already theorizing. I'm like, ooh, is like Halligan a descendant? Or Halligan, I think, is a descendant from one of the ritual babies, and it's like, oh, you came into the Druid Sanctum, and now you have completed the ritual. Hey, Red Panda. Oh heck, I was like in theater mode somewhere else and didn't see the going live. Hey, hi! Oh, no bother. I think I switched the thing off in Discord, I forget. I don't know, man. I never know how to do things right on the stream wise. Hi, Max. How you doing? What happened to the Druid? They disappeared under the ground?
What happened to the Druids after 1000 AD?
Well, that's a good question, Mr. Halligan. Scientists are still arguing on that point.
Halligan.
Many Druids simply became priests in the Christian church. After all, Christian priests took over the position in society that had formerly been reserved for the Druids. They simply changed their jobs.
And secretly continued their own religion?
That's not unlikely. They certainly influenced the Christian church. That we do know. Some experts believe that the Druids' order never ceased to exist. That's where the myth surrounding the final ritual comes in. It supposedly took place 1,000 years ago.
I do love that this section is like, okay, right. Now we're gonna give you some nice background, like, cause how is Halligan realistically gonna just kind of hear about all this Druid shit? He's not gonna go, I want to know what happens. I'm going to go to a library. Halligan would not go to a library willingly. So it's like, this professor's going to give you he's going to explain it to him. Then he can know things.
What did the Druids and their followers believe in?
Well, that's not so very easy to explain. Like the Romans and the Greeks, the Celts had a number of gods to whom various functions were ascribed. They paid homage to these gods with rituals and sacrifices. Many of their cult rituals were performed for the stars and the 4 elements: fire, water, air, and earth. Their religious acts always took place in forests, usually in a clearing or at some other prominent location. The Druids didn't start building their temples until they had met the Romans.
What were their rituals like?
Well, they mainly made sacrifices on special occasions. Druids would burn plants and twigs to transfer them into the realm of the divine.
That doesn't sound so terrible.
No, but they also sacrificed animals, mostly rams or pigs. Roman writers even mention cruel human sacrifices, crucifixions, decapitations, and regular slaughters on the altar.
What? Oh, that's horrific.
Not all of these stories are based on definite facts, Mr. Halligan.
Wink wink. This game might not all have the facts. Probably. That was the That's what I'm wondering. I was like, how factual is this game? But then you gotta look at the cover and be like, maybe not completely. But again, I'm quite interested to learn about the Druids. See what the crack is about that.
I'd like to know more about the four elements.
The Druids regarded the four elements as the material of which the world is made. They invoked the elements and used them for their rituals. There were only three proper elements: air, water, and earth. Fire, the fourth element, existed solely for the purpose of transferring one of the three basic elements into another.
What do you mean?
Well, solids or liquids become gaseous through fire. Gas can be turned into liquid form with the help of fire. Take a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen, for example. Fire, therefore, represents transformation. The
Oh
transferal
god, should I
of
be
one
taking notes?
element
I feel
into
like
a
this
new
is gonna
condition.
come up in a
Sounds
puzzle.
pretty complicated.
I suppose it does when you first hear it, but it's actually quite simple.
Yes, well, that's what my colleague Chris Hecker always tries to tell me whenever he starts lecturing me about chemistry.
Quite right, Mr. Halligan. I shouldn't bore you with such details.
Screaming dude in the cover is iconic. It really is. I'd get that on a rug. That'd be great.
Right. But what have these murders got to do with the myth?
Well, that's just it, Mr. Halligan. I haven't told you the whole story yet.
There's more?
Yes. The inscriptions explain that the Druids' inheritors require the life force of other people to complete the ritual.
I see. And how do they do that?
According to legend, the flesh has to be cut off the bones of living humans and to be eaten. Only then can their life force be transferred.
You mean the victims of these skeleton murders were practically eaten alive by cannibals?
By Druids. Yes.
I don't believe it.
The worst is yet to come, Mr. Halligan.
What? What could possibly be worse than that?
If such skeletons have been found in London, bearing marks of a golden sickle,
They're
it
back.
can only mean one thing. The inheritors are preparing for the perfection of their final ritual.
Which means?
The myth says, once the ritual has been completed, the world will become a place governed by evil. Dark magic will be unleashed upon the world, and mankind will have but one choice: to obey or to die.
Great. And you really believe all that?
I believe it's possible. You know, Mr. Halligan, I'm not a superstitious man, but I've spent enough time studying Druidism to know that more goes on between heaven and earth than we can possibly imagine.
I quite agree.
You see, and the skeletons that have been found within the past few months fit in perfectly with the Druids' sacrificial rites. The day of the ritual's perfection is drawing near. Of that I'm certain. What we're looking at right now is just the beginning. Before we're through, more people will die, and the inheritors will soon be strong enough.
What can we do about it?
Time is running out, Mr. Halligan. You must find the inheritors and put them out of action.
Wow, Arthur, you're very calm about this for the possibility of the world turning to shit. Like, well, you gotta, how he kind of reminds me of? He reminds me of Stan from Monkey Island. Guide brush, I'm here to sell you. What was it? The coffin, the perfect crypt, or whatever. God, that's so funny. All of the world is now resting on Halligan's shoulders. Wow.
That's an easy thing to say, but how can I?
There may be a way. During my latest research, I came across something very interesting. If the story I've heard is true, then there's a certain item that was extremely important for the ritual 1,000 years ago.
What is it?
A piece of jewelry mentioned in the old inscriptions.
What is it?
The Amulet of Transformation. You should try to gain possession of that amulet.
The Amulet of Transformation? What's its purpose?
I don't know, Mr. Halligan.
Transformation?
Nobody does. All I do know is that the myth says it's important for the completion of the ritual. If you find the amulet, you may be able to prevent the ritual.
God, this is great. I love this. It's so good. Ah, yes, the boat salesman. Yeah, you're right. I think I was thinking about 4, or was it 3? Where he tries to sell you because it goes tits up, the boat's business, and he tries to sell you the coffin or whatever, and you have to get in, or you have to lock him in the coffin. I think it's my favorite one, is it? When it's the 2D one or the animation one? I forget. Oh, I need to replay that series though. Yeah, how do you find this magical amulet? Amulet? Sorry, I cannot talk.
How did you find out about the amulet?
My work led to the discovery of a connection between the Druids of Gaul and Britain. It seems there was a small group of British Druids who fled to France when the ritual failed.
What for?
I don't know. Maybe they wanted to save the amulet. I found out that a 13th century despotic French nobleman somehow gained possession of the amulet. I found a picture of him in an old archive.
Really? Let me see.
Oh yeah. He's looking I love the shoes. Is that it? Am I just looking at it? Look, he's guarding it.
Well, he doesn't look particularly friendly. Was he a druid?
Well, he must have had something to do with the Druids, but I really can't tell you how he gained possession of the amulet. However, he is the only clue that I can possibly give you. As to the whereabouts of the amulet, I suggest that you make your way to Carmore. With any luck, you may find more clues leading to the amulet there.
Okay, thank you for all the explaining.
All right, Mr. Blake. I'll get going immediately.
Take care of yourself, Mr. Halligan. Good luck.
Bless. I don't know, could you give me like a weapon of some kind if I'm trying to find this fucking ooh. Imagine if I just remove it and it's like it's a secret safe. That'd be great. Who's playing legit like this? I am. Because how else are you gonna find out about these games? I'm not sure if that was said in a negative or a curious context. So, hey, we'll see. The ball's in your court. I guess I'm off to France? Grab your passport, let's go. Yeah, we are to Portsmouth. Portsmouth? God. Oh! There we go. Off already. Technically, he could drive to France. Oh, I love this. Ooh. Oh, the added touch of you are in France. Bum, bum. Oh my god, look at his eyes. Oh my god, what's going on? Is he okay? He's...
Hello, Captain.
Bonjour, ça va? Oh, we're still... I thought... Oh, no, we are in France. Sorry. How are you?
How are you?
All right.
You're not being very talkative? I don't know. I don't expect... He's, you know... He doesn't have to talk to you.
You know the castle of Carmore? I say.
I might.
Well, do you know the castle or don't you? When are you leaving for Portsmouth?
In 2 hours. Are you coming?
No, I think I'll stay here for a bit.
Very well.
Okay, bye. That was fun. Oh, wait. I need to save, actually. Oh my god. I do... Whew. One sec. I totally forgot. that I need to remember to save. Oh, sugar, I've gone out of it. Sorry, I've clicked out of the page again. Hi Gabe, how you doing? Welcome. Hopefully it's on the break page. Hello! Sorry, I'm back. I was just sorting out something. There we go. Alright, sorry, right, back on the screen. I see the music has stopped. They said no more. You got your French funky intro tune. That was it. Okay, and now we saved as well, which is very important because with the absolute jankiness, they could have like frozen it or something like that. Oh. Are you alright, sir?
Good day to
You
you,
just having a
monsieur.
smoke?
Shush, 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 silence.
Are there many fish here? Have you caught anything?
When it is quiet enough, then I catch quite a few, so please speak quietly.
Why? Do fish have such good ears?
You bet. A single murmur and I'll have to sit here for an hour longer waiting for them.
I like your fishing rod, it's a beauty.
I like your fishing rod. It's a beauty.
Yes, nice, isn't it? It's an enhanced fiberglass telescope ultralight 47, the latest model.
Ah, yes. I don't think I've ever gone fishing. Have any of you gone fishing? No.
What are you planning to catch?
You may not believe me, but I've caught all kinds of things here. You know, I've caught pike 5 meters long, with eyes like plates and razor-sharp teeth. That's why I bought this rod. The last one was pulled clean out of my hands by one of those beasts.
Do you expect me to believe that?
Of course, it's the truth. I swear it. I even had some photos of one of those fish, but I'm afraid I lost them. They fell into the water. Right here.
And now there's not a shred of evidence to support your story. That is a pity.
Don't you believe me? Ask Capitaine Deneuve. He will confirm it. I often show him the fish that I catch.
I mean, go on, you got it.
It still sounds rather fishy to me.
My friend, you came to speak to me, not the other way around. If you're not going to believe me, you may as well leave me alone. I don't have to talk to you, you see.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Now, is he a French guy? Or is he just... I mean, I'm gonna guess that he's not. That he's just a lad come here to fish. You know, I was
Okay.
expecting the
Thank
awful
you for
French
your
accent.
No problem. You're welcome.
Oh, with the hand on the hip.
Hello, Captain.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
How are you?
All right.
You're not being very talkative.
No.
Oh, well, thanks for the conversation.
You're welcome.
I like him. He doesn't
It's
have to
me
talk
again.
to you.
Quiet. My God, haven't you been listening? I'm trying to catch fish, my friend.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Well, how do you like the area? Have you explored it yet?
Not really, to be honest.
Aha. Then what are you doing here again? Trying to scare the fish away, hmm?
No, there were just a few points I wanted to clear up.
Very well. But keep your voice down, will you?
Certainly.
Okay, I feel like maybe the character was originally supposed to be French, because like I'm not the only one that saw the mon ami at the end of that sentence, but they're like, nah, we've done the captain already, maybe we shouldn't do another one, or like we've like 2 people for the voices.
Tell me, my good man, which way is the castle?
Castle? Oh, you mean the burnt down mound of rubble on the outskirts of the village, I suppose?
Yes, that's it.
What do you want to go there for? There's nothing to see there.
I just want to take a look around. So, which way do I go?
Oh, that's simple. Just follow the road through the village, past the crossroads, and straight ahead. Keep going for about 3 kilometers, then you can't miss it.
Damn. I mean, he gave you to a T where to go. Have you ever heard of the lore of the castle? So the castle burnt down, did it?
What do you know about the castle?
Not much. It's supposed to have belonged to a rich family around here many centuries ago. As a child, I used to play in the ruins with my friends, but it's not really safe to go walking around in the rubble.
Why is that?
It's in danger of collapsing, my friend. Anyway, it's pretty creepy out there, especially in the cemetery. There's not much left of the castle nowadays. Local farmers use the ruin as a quarry when they need stones for their houses. There's just a few bits of rubble left, that's all.
RIP. I mean, it was originally released in Germany, but I don't know if they had major cast. It was multiple language. Oh yeah, that would make sense. I understand. I think because the captain has a French accent, I was like, oh, perhaps they wanted him also. But they're like, nah, we'll keep it to 1. I didn't know though it was originally from Germany.
Have you ever heard of the Lord of the Castle of Carmore?
Yes, of course. My parents used to tell me about him in order to scare me when I wouldn't go to bed. For the children of Carmore, the Lord was a kind of bogeyman, you know. Our parents used to tell us horror stories about him.
What did they say?
That villagers used to vanish, that the Lord would catch and kill little children. They told me, Pierre, sleep now, or the Lord will come and get you. I remember it as if it had been yesterday.
Jesus, maybe he He did, because he threw it. Or was he? I forget. No, he was. Because he said, oh, he went to France. And your man was protecting the medal or necklace.
What did people believe would happen if the Lord came to get you?
You'd be killed and fed to the Lord's hounds. At least, that's what my parents told me.
That's not much of a bedtime story to tell a small boy.
True, but it worked. We kept away from the castle after dark, believe me.
Was the Lord such an evil character then?
Oh, yes, so I've heard. They say he murdered his entire family, not to mention half the household. He was a madman, but I don't remember many details of the old stories.
A cannibal, perhaps.
Have you ever been to the castle as an adult?
Yes, a couple of times. We needed stones for our new stable, but I don't mind telling you, I wasn't too happy out there.
So the castle burnt down, did it?
Yes, that's right. I think it happened in some war or other, or during the Inquisition. But that was hundreds of years ago.
I have to go. Good luck with your fishing.
Thank you, thank you.
Here's Fisher Guy. Honestly, you were very helpful. Like the car. Let's go check out the spooky cannibal castle. I feel like the credits would hold the answer. Yeah. English. Tim and Mary. The Schlob von Carmors.
This must be the castle. Or rather what's left of it. Pretty creepy.
Sometimes when I see like old castles like this, I'm like, oh, it's such a shame that you wouldn't preserve them, but like, or no, actually, do you know what? I think I feel more about that, about going through the Irish countryside and seeing like these like collapsed old like hatched roof small houses. Like you just like see them randomly scattered everywhere, like just busted in from like 100 years ago, and it's like, God, I really would love to just be able to fix it up, you know? Preserve it. But hey, I guess, you know, we have portals. Which, by the way, update on the fucking awful idea that was the communication portal between Dublin and New York. It's been shut down because, of course. What do you think was gonna happen? It was their first game? Oh wow, it's really impressive for a first game. Circle of Druids developers, House of Tales, former HQ. Yeah, it elevated from everyone flashing things to let's see who can offend each other the most. Can I go anywhere else? Very blank. Maybe I just have to walk somewhere and something will happen. Back out. Check what it's around.
Hey up, cheers for subscription.
Porg, hello. Oh, how you doing? Thank you so much for subscribing. Might need to get the Discord live nerves. Oh yeah, I disabled the the showing that you're streaming on the list, I think. I should fix it. I have a list. I need to put everything on a post-it or whatever. I need to like get nice chill OST music for background and just like fix notifications so badly. Games with Wikipedia links. The moment of silence overclocked to history. What? Wait, that's their games afterwards? Doing alright, Porg. Doing alright. Slogging through the start of the week. How you doing? I think what's even worse is there's no background music. Like, I'd give anything for like the little fancy harbor French music. I feel like he should say something. When the circle is on the arrow, he should say, okay, alright, obviously this is the main area, so let's go in. Wait, maybe there's something around here. Oh. Do I need to...
That's the bone from Epping Forest. A roll of plastic bags to secure evidence.
It's gonna be like the hitbox is gonna be like so small. I think some good old art pop can't solve. I live for the applause, applause, applause. I live for the applause, live for the applause, I love it. I loved Venus was good. Venus. Na 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 na. This could be love. This could be love. Wait, I don't think that's the Venus song. Is it? I forget. It's a good one. Or I want, was it be your GUI as well? Oh, so good. It's a good album. A lot of people shot on it when it came out, and I was like, no, there's bops. I don't know what you're looking for. Oh my god. I need to get back thinking. This could be love. This could be love. Venus. The Shaver? Oh, Venus. No. It's a Lady Gaga song. Don't you know my ass is famous? Oh my god. You gotta stop getting these songs in my head. Like it's playing. When I say like once, I always say this to my friends. Like when I randomly say one lyric, like it just means like the rest is playing full force in my head. Which, you know, I try to add context to it. Okay, alright. Serious brains. Apparently there's rumor that Beyonce's doing a new song with Lady Gaga. Are they continuing Telephone and Videophone? Oh, on your video phone. Oh my god, no. Oh, my head is like filled with songs now. Also, Videophone is it's not overrated, underrated. I feel like not many people listened to Videophone. This is not the game to be distracted with. Come on, Halligan, what are we doing? I'm seeing nothing. No walking, No other area? I might have to consult the walkthrough. Shit. Okay, hands up. I'm looking at the walkthrough. Just to get the cogs going. Okay. Hmm? Huh? They said that I'm supposed to be able to go around? Because I know this is not the area, but I don't see any go around the castle. Hmm? Oh my god, Halligan, please. He doesn't say anything for when it looks like he should say something. Huh? Oh, wait. Stop. No Weetabix today. No Weetabix moments right now. We're lacking it. There we go. That makes sense. I swear I didn't see it. And I wasn't edge scrolling. Okay, anything else? Alright. Down the steps. You don't need to say one lyric for most people, then get the song stuck in their head. I said maybe.
It's locked.
I looked at that and I'm just thinking, I said, was it, hey, yeah, what's going on? That's what popped up. Okay, right, so we're in a nice little gated, cool area. I want to make a nice cup of tea, actually. I'd love a bit of cup of tea and a bit of a caffeine boost would be appreciated, and I might grab some biscuits. So let me just save first. Gate stuff, I'm gonna name it. And, oh god, I need to find some music or whatever. Was the game not on all this time? Were we in the break screen this whole time? What? Well then, does that mean you saw me saving? So is this not working now? Oh my god. Is it working now? Does that mean every time I've gone off break to not show the screen, it's been showing the screen? Okay, alright. I'm gonna grab a cup of tea. If you wanna get yourself a snack, go bathroom break, get a drink, now is the time. Be right back. Oh, I need to try find some music as well, since the game has decided, nah, you're walking, we won't give you forest music. Maybe I should find some, like, forest OST. It'll probably be Monkey Island. Da, 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 ba, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. I bet yous are all sick of that. Just Monkey Island music when we're not even playing Monkey Island. Oh my god. So when I was there, like, trying to find the Monkey Island music, the internet page, like, froze. So I had to reload Twitch and, like, are the Druids listening? Are they listening? Hi Lawrence, how you doing? Welcome. Hey gang, was at a seminar. I hope I didn't miss much. We're in France, but we got a lot of explanation. Basically, Druids, sacrifice, and apparently, the big sacrifice is going to happen, and darkness is going to come over the world or something. I don't know. Oh, thank you. You want to say hello, Max?
Cup of tea. Cup of tea.
He got me a cup of tea.
A cup of tea.
Would you get me 2 biscuits as well, please?
No.
Damn. Biscuits denied. How was the seminar? Was it for college or just like something in general? Oh, thank you. You brought me biscuits.
Biscuits. 2 of them. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Is that what I heard about excellent English therapists? Yes. Apparently, if you ask real nicely, a cup of tea will come with 2 biscuits. As he should. Fucking bickies. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm a bit hungry, but I can't wait for some tea. Love it. I haven't been drinking as much caffeine as I... Actually, it's probably much healthier than I usually do. Or I was gonna say, as I should. But yeah. I don't know why I got into this. Oh, let me switch over. Music has stopped. Game is loading. Hopefully you will be on the second page. Is are. Okay. Game should be back on the screen. Yes. Alright, let's go into the spooky cemetery. Who's this guy? That's what I want to know. Will we meet the infamous screaming druid? That's what I want to know.
It's locked.
It is?
An iron gate.
Bone.
That doesn't work.
Love.
Nothing's happening. Now I've got a clipboard with the form for information procurement, my gloves. I nicked them out of the exhibit room. Fingerprint powder. The green scarf. It's Janet's. That won't get me any further.
It's Janet.
My case file.
What? Huh? How did the case file open the gate for us? Did he... Wasn't it... Okay. Alright. Sure. I won't question it. I'm looking around too much. I guess it's just like, keep walking. He used it like a credit card to Jimmy the... Oh, is that what he did with the paper? Who's that? Beautiful stranger, I've got a taste for danger. If I'm smart, then I'll walk away. But I'm not, so I guess I'll stay, heaven forbid. I fell in love with the beautiful stranger. Did he go around here? He did. Okay, don't question. See, I'm like, don't look around too much. But the game's like, ah, nah, it's over here in the drawer. But then this is like, nah, don't look around. There's nothing. Just follow the guy, I guess. Okay. I look into your eyes and my world came tumbling down. You're the devil in disguise. And now I'm singing my song for you. I think it's a lyric. It's been a while since I've listened to Madonna. Oh, case file?
Looks like that won't work.
Bone. Okay, so this is a grave. So what we want is bone. No. Fingerprints? Okay, we have to think smart. Poor.
No, better. That doesn't work.
That doesn't.
That's futile as well.
I'm trying, okay.
No, not a chance.
But I'm not.
Looks like that won't work. A matchbox. Still half full. I'd rather think about it again.
Yeah, maybe we could just go somewhere else. Or I guess. Oh, okay. There's multiple. There's multiple. Same. Okay. Nothing different about them too. See.
I should think that's futile as well.
Where did the guy go? He must have had some fucking runners on, like. He's a runner, he's a track star. God, the brain is very musical, but the vocals are not given today. Oh, look around the graveyard, dum-dum. Okay, I see. I was like, oh, there's only one graveyard to look at, or one grave. So, like, is there a one we'll have to look at a place, right? Or we're supposed to put, like, 4 candles on it or something. Like, 4 candles or 4 totems. Wait, what's that? Oh, it's a bird. Wait, that's a... Oh, do I go to the tree? Is that an owl? Damn. Can't even get in the door, can we? Or that's a crypt, I think. To love you is to... Oh, no, to know you is to love you, I think. Ugh. And everywhere I go. I swallow all my pride. Okay. Could you be the one that I'm seeking? Yeah, I'd really love like a talking person right now so I can dip my biscuits in my tea and like and eat it. Oh, stranger. I fell in love with a beautiful stranger. Did I look at that one? What's the Wednesday plans, lads? Anything fun? Anything planned for tomorrow? Or during the week even? Oh, we're just looking around in graves right now. Might as well. Might as well. Have a little chat. Oh my god, they're all the same. There's no... It's the same. Just maybe a flower or something. Could just have something different, please? On the graves, just something different. Oh! Sorry. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. That's definitely different. That's an interesting gravestone, I must say. That is a sandcastle that's been like when you mod in The Sims 4 to make a thing giant like that. There we go. It was just perfect timing. It really was. Is that a great, like, is that a tomb? Did you crawl in to visit? I'm so curious about this. So fun. Oh, you might be on a podcast on Friday about local creatives. Oh, that's really cool. Nice one, Red Panda. All right, I'm gonna take a quick sup. Max, if you're still there listening, that's a nice cup of tea. Well done. Well done, lad. Oh, come on. Can I not go in it? Oh, wait, the case file. Huh? Oh, I guess, we're not gonna say anything about this. Nothing about this? Of this sandcastle tomb? Like... Oh wait, no. Go back. This layout is so strange. Wait, huh? Wait, where did you come? There has to be something with that big ass castle tomb. Like, come on. It's huge. I guess I'm just gonna look everywhere. So this is where we, okay, that's where we came from, I think. Um trying to like look carefully. That bloody Madonna song is stuck in my head. Na 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 na, beautiful stranger. Okay, we have to do something with it. Like, I don't know why the
That doesn't work. It
paper?
won't work like that. Fingerprint powder. A bottle of apple juice.
Do we consult the walkthrough? Is that an Ed Sheeran emote, Max? Also, yeah, that looks like a mausoleum for sure too. Oh yeah. That has to be something. Like, come on. All right, cogs. Did I miss something? Oh my god, I'm getting lost in here. Is there another area I could go by the ship? Like, could I go to that little cafe area when I was back at the dock? This reminds me of the Lost Crown's bloody church. Heckin' obstacles. Super run, let's go, lad. Oh, there's Sorry, I just had the biscuit there. It was lovely. It's not bad. Do you have anything to say, fish guy?
Hello, I'm back.
Damn quiet, I said. Are you trying to frighten the fish off?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. Miles away. I've had a look round the area.
And what do you think of our little village?
It's nice. But I've got a few more questions regarding our last talk.
Oh,
I didn't really get to go to the village. I kind of just like hung around at the castle.
Quietly, right?
precisely, my friend. You learn quickly.
I'd like to speak to you about the castle of Carmore.
I've told you all I know about it.
I have to go. Good luck with your fishing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh. Ugh. What? Bone? What did you do with this? Are there areas that just you've nothing to do? Maybe not yet. His eyes are so, like, wide. They're, like, ready. Kind of give me, like, Sims vibes music. Huh? I don't know. Like, there's nowhere we have to lock. There's like just like these multiple graves we can go to. Like, do we have to put like a candle or something on it? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to like walk through again. There's like nothing I can like, unless I have to go back. Hey, alright, go on, we'll have a look. Let's see. We've been to Arthur Blake's house. We're in France. Blah, blah, blah. Talk. Hmm? Oh, okay. Actually, even before we get to the tomb, we have not. And what did I say last time? We have to use all the dialogue we can. Ah, I see. And that's the thing, is we haven't talked to him. Ugh.
Hello, Captain.
Bonjour.
Do you know the castle of Carmore? I say.
I might.
Oh.
Well, do you know the castle or don't you? You're not being very talkative.
No.
Oh, well, thanks for the conversation.
You're welcome.
Hello, Captain.
Bonjour.
Apparently he's supposed to say something else.
How are you?
All right.
When are you leaving for Portsmouth?
In 2 hours. Are you coming?
No, I think I'll stay here for a bit.
Very well.
Unless I'm supposed to say yes. I think I've done everything for the
Hello, I'm back.
Damn
fisherman
quiet,
again.
I said. Are you trying to frighten
Oh,
the
I wish
fish
you could
off?
click through
Oh,
the
I'm
dialogue
sorry.
quickly though.
I forgot. I was miles away. I've had a look round the area. I've been to the ruin.
And what do you think of our little village?
It's nice. But
There's a
I've
lot of
got a few more
gravestones.
questions regarding our last talk.
Also, who was
Oh,
the guy that was
well,
in
go ahead
the
and ask, but
graveyard?
please,
Where'd you go?
quietly.
In the sandcastle too?
Precisely, my
Probably.
friend. You learn quickly.
I'd like to speak about fishing.
I'd like to speak to you about fishing.
What would you like to know?
Are there many fish here? Have you caught anything?
When it is quiet enough, then I catch quite a few, so please speak quietly.
Why? Do fish have such good ears?
You bet. A single murmur and I'll have to sit here for an hour longer waiting for them.
What do you do with the fish?
Well, what do you think? I throw the little ones back in, and the big ones get eaten.
You eat these fish?
Of course. Why not?
Well, this water looks pretty murky to me.
No. This water is clean, and the fish are first class.
Okay, this is definitely more new dialogue that I
But they
had.
didn't fish with rods.
Or
did
I
they?
have then. I was
Certainly
talking
not.
to him
There used
before.
to be a whole fleet of trawlers, but practically all the fishing
God, I can't
businesses
talk
around here were
today.
forced to close down a while back.
Okay.
Why are you fishing right here?
The ship's propellers whirl up a lot of plankton, which attracts the fish. Once the ferry has settled, I can often get a good catch.
Isn't this rather a noisy place for the fish?
No. The only time it's noisy is when the ferry's in. Other than that, it's really quiet. Unless, of course, people come up and bother me with too many questions, my friend.
I have to go. Good luck with your fishing.
Thank you.
You really have to, like, go back and just go through all
Hello,
the...
Captain.
Bonjour.
Okay, he's not gonna say anything, right?
When are you leaving for Portsmouth?
I think I have
In
to
2
get some
hours.
more off the
Are
fishing
you
guy.
coming?
No, I think I'll stay here for a bit.
Very well.
If I say yes, I feel like he might take me back, so that's why I'm...
Hello, I'm back.
Damn quiet, I said. Are you trying to frighten the fish off?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. I was miles away. I've had a look round the area. I've been to the ruin.
And? What do you think of our little village?
It's nice. But I've got a few
I
more
didn't even
questions
notice he does
regarding
the
our
thing
last
behind
talk.
his back.
Oh? Well, go ahead and ask.
Little raising his
Please,
tippy toes and going,
quietly.
it's okay, I guess.
Precisely, my friend. You learn quickly.
Okay. So... Okay, so... We have stuff about
I'd
fishing.
like to speak to you about fishing.
What would you like to know?
Are there many fish here? Have you caught anything?
When it is quiet enough, then I catch quite a few, so please speak quietly.
Why? Do fish have such good ears?
You bet. A single murmur and I'll have to sit here for an hour longer waiting for them.
Okay, I think I did this, but there might be another...
I like your fishing rod. It's a
The
beauty.
dialogue.
Yes, nice, isn't it? It's an enhanced fiberglass telescope, ultralight 47, the latest model.
Could you give me one of your fish? Do you mind if I hold your fishing rod for a while? Ah, okay. So, yeah.
Could you give me one of your fish?
On a normal day, I would, but I just haven't been able to catch enough today.
How many fish have you caught?
Not a single one, my friend.
That's not a lot.
Yeah, precisely. I must try to catch some now.
Damn,
otherwise I
Halligan,
will
don't
have
kick him while
nothing
he's
to offer
down.
This evening.
You're planning to sell the fish?
No. I have visitors coming this evening, you understand?
I see. I suppose there's nothing doing then.
Sorry. Why don't you just buy a fishing rod of your own and come and join me? Who knows? If you're nice and quiet, you may be lucky.
Do you mind if I hold your fishing rod for a while?
Sorry, my friend. It was very expensive. I spent 800 francs on it, and I'm not going to let anyone else touch it.
What are you planning to catch?
You may not believe me, but I've caught all kinds of things here. You know, I've caught pike 5 meters long, with eyes like plates and razor-sharp teeth. That's why I bought this rod. The last one was pulled clean out of my hands by one of those beasts.
Do you expect me to believe that?
Of course, it's the truth. I swear it. I even had some photos of one of those fish, but I'm afraid I lost them. They fell into the water. right here.
And now there's not a shred of evidence to support your story. That is a pity.
Don't you believe me? Ask Capitaine Deneuve. He will confirm it. I often show him the fish that I catch.
Okay. Oh, okay, because last time I said, oh, it sounds rather fishy to me. Right.
Capitaine Deneuve? Who's that?
Oh, you don't know him? He captains the ferry that brought you here. He's over there, on board. He's experienced a lot and has been all over the place. He knows a lot of stories. Incredible stories.
Oh? Like what, for example?
You'll have to ask him that yourself. I never really listen properly when he starts spinning his yarns. He's bound to tell you a story or two. You just have to know how to deal with him.
How to deal with him? What do you mean?
Not so loud, please.
Because of the fish?
No, because of Capitaine Deneuve. He might hear us.
And?
Look, I'll tell you something. Deneuve's a bit strange. He insists on being addressed by his title.
Oh,
It's how do you
okay.
call it? A peculiarity of his.
Oh? Why is that?
He's an old sea dog from a real old seafaring family. Some ancestor of his served in Napoleon's fleet. He himself used to go out to sea doing the real thing. Got a master's certificate and all that. Seen the world, so he says. These days he just captains the ferry. But he still insists on people using his title. He says his rank should still command people's respect.
Oh, well, if that's all, I don't mind. What do I have to call him then?
Monsieur le Capitaine Charles Deneuve. That's his full title. He'll appreciate that.
Got it. Thanks for the hint.
Damn, the full 5-barrel.
I have to go. Good luck with your fishing.
Thank you, thank you.
There we go. Cogs, cogs, cogs.
Excuse me?
What?
You're Monsieur le Capitaine Charles Deneuve, aren't you?
You're Monsieur le Capitaine Charles Deneuve, aren't you?
Yes, that is correct, my boy. Charles Deneuve, Captain of the Merchant Navy of France. How do you
I
know
love
my
how he
name?
perks up.
I've been talking to a friend of yours, the fisherman over there at the jetty.
Pierre? Ah, yes, old Pierre. I expect he has been telling you about his pike, the one that was 5 meters long.
Yes, he did. Pierre says you're from Carmore, like he is. Is that true?
Yes, that's right. I grew up here. As a youngster, I wanted to be a fisherman and used to work on my father's trawler. Later, I went to naval college to become a captain of the Merchant Navy of France. I
Is
have
there-
a small house at the end of the road, just behind Francois' Bistro.
I suppose you'd have to go to college to be naval. I didn't know that there's like a naval college. I mean, you have to go learn somewhere. I thought it was kind of just all connected, like military-wise. I don't know. I don't know a lot, but it's interesting to find out. Max, don't call me out. Haven't you seen NCIS? No, only old people watch that show. I don't know, I just NCIS Hawaii goes way into it. Ah. I heard about that sideshow. You calling me old for the NCIS Hawaii obsession? No, the Hawaii one's the young cool one, obviously. Not like the other old NCIS. Oh man, who would watch that? Who would binge that series? No one here, I know that for sure.
Tell me more about Pierre.
I meet him almost every day. He doesn't have much to do these days. Not since the fishing industry went down the drain.
So he's a fisherman, is he?
He used to have 3 trawlers and 5 employees. But
Damn!
nobody wants French fish anymore these days. They're too expensive. Now he spends his days sitting at the jetty, catching a few fish for himself and his friends to eat. They meet round at his place practically every evening and talk about old times, when they used to go out on their trawlers every day.
Damn. Poor guy. I think I got to like season feckin' 12 or 11 on NCIS, and then I found out that the guy who played Ducky passed away, and I just like stopped for some reason. I just stopped, and I haven't like gone back since. So I should check out the Hawaii one. I don't know why. I don't know why I watch it. I don't know why I find it interesting. Like I used to watch Criminal Minds, but then one day I was like, oh, it gets a little depressing when you binge it for too long. It's like, oh, this is kind of sad. This is like real stuff. Like it's close to reality pretty much. Lol, the fishing industry down the drain. I see you, French naval captain, man. He's like, well, at least I've got my transport boat. You could have given Pierre maybe a little job there. Maybe he could like get fish while you travel in between.
How long does he sit there fishing?
Until I come back with my last load of passengers. Since he's had that fishing rod, he sometimes sits there even longer. If I have time, we go over to Francois's place when I'm finished for the day.
Oh, that's cute. You join him for his fish dinners. Do I have to say the dick option? I don't want to say the dick option.
Thank you, Monsieur le Capitaine. You've been a great help.
You're welcome, my boy.
Monsieur le Capitaine?
What can I do for you?
I've got a few more questions concerning our last conversation.
All right. Ask me anything you like, my boy.
Pierre says you're from Carmore, like he is. Is that true?
Yes, that's right. I grew up here. As a youngster, I wanted to be a fisherman and used to work on my father's trawler. Later, I went to Naval College to become a captain of the Merchant Navy of France. I have a small house at the end of the road. Just
Sorry, I
behind
can't
Francois's
I can't
bistro.
skip through the dialogue. Okay, so
You used
Other
to work for the
dialogue.
Merchant Navy?
Yes. I have been to practically every single port all over the world. From New York to Zanzibar, from Rotterdam to Cape Town. I have sailed all known and unknown oceans, rivers, backwaters, lakes, and canals. I have seen things no other man on earth has ever seen.
Sounds exciting.
Yes. But all that was a long time ago. In a few years' time, I shall
Yes.
retire and begin working on my memoirs.
ooh, I'd read it. God, he's such dick answers. And now you only captain the ferry from Kenmore to Portsmouth.
Your memoirs? That sounds interesting.
Oh, yes, my boy. I've seen a lot, you know. Disasters, storm tides, elements, mysteries.
Really? Won't you tell me more?
I have seen ships disappear in the Bermuda Triangle. I saw the Prince of Egypt sink. I witnessed the accident of the Pride of Paris in Cape Town Harbor.
You were in all those places?
Of course. And that's not all. I have seen tsunamis 40 meters high and octopuses with 16 tentacles.
I thought octopuses only had 8 tentacles.
Quite, my boy, quite. I have seen things a common landlubber, no offense, my boy, cannot even begin to imagine. Octopuses with twice the normal number of tentacles. What do you say to that?
Well, that's quite incredible.
I'm waiting for him to be like, I was on board the Titanic when it went. Like, do you know what I mean? Ooh, yes, this castle.
What do you know about the Castle of Carmore?
The castle. The castle is shrouded in greater mystery than the darkest secrets I have ever experienced or heard of.
That's saying something.
Precisely, my boy. After all, I have seen and heard more than most mortals could ever dream of. But none of it is as mysterious as the story of the Castle of Carmore and its evil owner.
That's what we want. That's what we want to cook. This guy who I hope who I become just talking shite all day. Yeah. That's what I hope in my older years to be like. Let me tell you about this 16 fucking legged octopus. Talking absolute bollocks, like. But you know what I love? He enjoys it. Like, you can really tell he just loves it. Like, all this guy needs is to be happy is to call him his 5-barreled name title and then just let him shite on about stuff. Put him in the corner of the pub. I'm telling you, £5 per story. He'd have a nice little bit of savings there.
Tell me more about the castle.
The castle of Carmoor was once the home of a good and righteous lord. Around 1000 AD, the Druids came there. You've heard of the Druids, I take it?
Oh, yes. Quite a lot, in fact. Go on. Where did these Druids come from?
They were the last of the Druids from Britain.
Really?
Yes, really, my boy.
Do you know why they came to the castle?
They entrusted the Lord and his family with the safekeeping of something of great value to them.
What was it?
Nobody ever found out, my boy.
All right, what happened then?
The item remained in the family's possession for generations. But then the castle went to a descendant of the family who was not good and righteous, but cruel and mean. The evil lord of Carmoor.
Was that what he was called?
That's what he has been called for centuries. He was a tyrant and a murderer. He enjoyed killing and held satanic ceremonies at the castle. Villagers would disappear from Carmoor and never be seen again. They say he was executed during the Inquisition.
Ooh. Exactly, Lawrence. Me in the pub. Let me tell you about the boat and the big old Leviathan me and me mates caught one day. Yeah. And you get the seat right beside the fire. The fake fire or the real fire, depends where you are. And you be getting pints all night. How do you know all this? What do you mean they say? Was he or wasn't he?
What do you mean they say? Was he or wasn't he?
No. I know the true story. The castle was destroyed before the Inquisition ever began.
But how?
The truth was told in a very old Breton legend.
And?
One day, a salt seller by the name of Gergen came to the castle of Carmoor and asked the evil lord for a drink of water. But the lord set his dogs on the man.
Go on.
Out of revenge for the lord's cruelty, Gergen hurled a handful of salt at the castle, which tumbled down immediately, burying the lord beneath it.
But why?
It was an ancient druid curse.
Ooh. How can salt destroy a whole castle?
How can salt destroy a whole castle?
Through the magic of the druids. Salt is a destructive element. It corrodes, it decomposes, it parches. It can make people die of thirst.
The salt seller had knowledge of druid customs?
Well, he certainly knew how to use the magic that druids employed to deal with their enemies.
Oh my god, is he gonna turn around and be like, because I am a druid, or I was that salt seller?
How do you know all this?
From age-old stories that people tell around here.
It was
Children
me,
heard
my
them
boy.
from their
I got
parents,
the salt.
who in turn had been told them by their own parents. They were handed down through the generations. Sometimes, people even come here from town. People like you, asking about the old stories. Writers, researchers, all sorts. We even had a real aristocrat here from England once. He was very interested in the castle.
Hmm.
Do you know his name?
No, I've forgotten. It was quite a while ago.
What did the man want?
He said he'd lost something out at the ruin. A necklace, a family heirloom. It seems to have been very important to him. The 5 of them spent days searching the ruins.
5?
Yes, there were 5 of them. They rented rooms above the bistro. 5 bigwigs in smart suits. One even had a uniform on.
Did they find the necklace?
No, I don't think so. They left after a couple of days.
Interesting. So the evil lord died?
Yes. He's buried in the mausoleum in the castle cemetery.
Was he buried in the sandcastle?
Thank you, Monsieur le Capitaine. You've been a great help.
You're welcome, my boy.
Okay. Interesting. maybe because I've spoken to the captain all about that, the fisherman might have something new to say.
Excuse me, Pierre.
Just
Yes?
being sure.
Now what?
I'd like to ask something about Captain Yuv.
I'd like to ask you something about Capitaine Deneuve.
Have you spoken to him?
Yes, I have. And you were right. He's a very strange man.
Damn, Halligan, jeez. I feel like he's just being a little shit stirrer. Can you believe everything he says, though?
Can you really believe everything he says?
Well, I'm not sure, quite honestly. He's a sailor, and they're always full of stories. 50 years at sea are a long time. Enough time to experience a great deal, and for a lot of things to become a bit muddled up in one's mind.
He certainly seems to say some strange things.
I don't think all his stories are true, but there's a core of truth in many of them. You'll have to make up your own mind which of his stories to believe.
Why does he only captain a small ferry nowadays?
He used to command a large merchant ship, but then he was dismissed. I think it was because he drank. He missed Cape Town Harbour in the fog.
That could have happened to anyone, drink or no drink.
Yes, but it so happens that with him, it was drink. He was actually seeing double. In the fog, he saw the shadowy outlines of 2 bays and ordered his helmsman to set course for the one on the right.
And that was the wrong one?
Exactly. There was no right-hand bay. The port had 1 bay, not 2. But you'd better keep that to yourself. He gets pretty embarrassed if anyone mentions it.
I understand.
Yeah. Prior to be bloody shot down. Yes, Lawrence, 'twas always the drink. Always.
Is he a friend of yours?
Friend? Well, I've seen him almost every day for a number of years. He captains the ferry, I do my fishing. When he's finished for the day, we sometimes go over to the bistro for a glass of pastis. Yes, now I come to think of it, I suppose we are friends.
And you get on well with each other? I should think it's pretty difficult being friends with a man like him.
Oh, we get on rather well, really. We don't talk much, you know. If anything, he does the talking, spins his yarns. The only thing about him that sometimes drives me crazy is his damned cat.
The captain has a cat?
Yes. He lets her out here on the jetty in the morning and takes her back in at night. And the damned beast spends all day slinking around here.
You don't like cats?
I hate cats. They steal the fish from my bucket or get tangled up in my fishing line. Deneuve's creature has often knocked my bucket of bait over, and I've had to go and get some more. I've told him hundreds of times to take the animal on the ferry with him, but he just won't do it.
Okay. Thank you for your assistance.
No problem. You're welcome.
We have to keep remembering. Oh my god. Bloody hell. Okay, whew, there it is. Have to remember, keep talking to people and open dialogue. Because I would have been fucking walking around that bloody cemetery still right now. Kitty cat. Kitty cat? Where did you go? Hello? Where did cat go? You go to the cemetery? Oh, there is music here. I didn't know that. Maybe it's because we did something right. They're like, finally, you talked to the person. Where's the cat? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Are you supposed to get a fish off you, man? Oh! Hello? Cat? What? Would you like some apple cider?
That doesn't work.
Oh. Oh, I know. Does the files work?
That would be stupid.
How do we unlock?
That won't get me any further.
Wipe the barrels clean. Add cider to it. Gloves?
Think first, Brent.
Yeah, I don't know. Gloves? Gloves on cat?
That won't feel different with gloves either.
Does it reset?
If I move too quickly, I'll scare the cat away.
Aha, okay, there is something. Okay, yes. Does he want to get the cat?
That would be stupid.
Okay, I was like, that's... Okay, it's definitely a puzzle then. Want cider?
I can't see any connection there.
I walked around here. Does it come from the left again? This is a puzzle, right? Cat? Wait, no, don't. Okay. Gloves?
That won't feel different with gloves either.
Oh!
That doesn't work. Not. That doesn't work.
Has to be the gloves then. There's something
That
about.
won't feel different with gloves either.
Hello, kitty. Maybe go back to the fisherman.
Excuse me, Pierre.
Yes? Now what?
I'd like to ask you something about Capitaine Deneuve.
Have you spoken to him?
Yes, I have. And you were right. He's a very strange man.
Oh, he's good. I like him.
I have to go.
There's
Good luck with
nothing.
your fishing.
Nothing new
Thank
is
you,
unlocked
thank
with
you.
the fishing guy, so you have to grab
If I
this
move
cat.
too quickly, I'll scare the cat away.
Oh, okay. If I move too. So he did the scar?
It would have surprised me if it had worked like that.
I moved too quickly. Here's the cat. I don't have like walk mode. There's walking or
I can't do that.
gloves.
That won't feel different with gloves either.
Or like running.
nothing's happening.
What am I cat. Is it like a timed thing, I wonder? Like the
I take it these drums contain fuel.
oh. Oh my god, why? We have a bag of cat now.
Captain Deneuve's cat. A rather stubborn beast, and on top of that it has fleas as well.
Halligan is not a cat guy, clearly. So what are we saying? Pierre says get the fucking cat off the thing. Here's your bloody pet.
Monsieur le Capitaine?
What can I do for you?
No, I've
Can I
changed my
give him
mind.
to Pierre?
Well, it's up to you.
No offense.
None taken, my boy.
He's just happy to be there. Here, guess what I have? Oh my god! Why did you throw
Did you
the
see
cat?
that? Did you see that? It's that damn cat again. She's knocked all my bait in the water. It's the third time this week.
Calm down. You can always get some new baits.
What about my fishing tackle? What about my telescope ultralight 47 for 800 francs? I can't leave it here unguarded. It could be stolen. I'll have to take everything with me, just because of that damned cat.
Don't worry, Pierre. I'll keep an eye on your things.
Would you?
Of course. No problem.
Thank you, my friend. Then I'll go right now.
Don't trust him. Oh wow, the anime. Oh my god, wow, he's wide. Did you see his chest? Damn. Halligan's such an arsehole. Also, I can't believe the fisherman was like, oh my god, that cat has ruined everything. Like, he didn't see from the corner of his eye Halligan, like, throwing the cat from the blanket. Was that his plan? Halligan, you're a psychopath. What does he want?
That's Pierre's bucket. It's empty.
Why'd you want a bucket for? Fucking Halligan's methods. You took it. Why did you take it?
Pierre's fishing rod. A telescope ultralight 47, if I'm
Are
not
we
mistaken.
fishing? Oh, is that what this area is for? But why? He doesn't explain it. Okay, then it's not that. I was like, why would you fish at the side of a boat? What do I want? Does he want oil? Do we want a bucket of oil?
There's no point in that.
No, there's not. I want a bucket. I can't even fish though, right? I can't move around here. I can't believe we bagged that poor fucking cat. I hope we give him the I hope we can give him the bucket back at least. What do we want with this? Like, there's not even like a fishing bucket full
That
of
won't get me any further.
cider.
That won't get me any further. No, not a chance. A bottle of apple juice. I should think about it again. That won't get me any further.
Are we actually giving what's her
green
name's
scarf. It's
Janet's
Janet.
scarf back? I don't know. Huh? What would that do? What? What is that? Rust?
These are huge lumps of salt.
Oh! Oh, okay, so we're going to reenact what the druid did in the story. Is that what we're gonna do with the with the sandcastle crypt? Are we gonna throw it? We're barnacle collecting. Halligan is looking at. Oh, Automod, what are you doing? Oh my god. Max, are you there? Could you allow that? I'm afraid if I click out of this. Thank you. Appreciate it. Halligan, it's my bucket now at last. I have my useless fucking bucket. Can we put it back? Please? Please give it back. Please. It's fine. He's just taking it with him for say. Also, couldn't he have given the he should have given the fishing rod to the captain, his friend, not this stranger. I don't know. Halligan is such an arsehole. It still isn't topping the giving the homeless man cider to take coins for the phone. Like, that's still his worst moment, I think. Oh, which area was this again? Wait. There she is. Alright. Let's throw it on.
The wind will be able to scatter a lump of salt like this.
So we need to crush it? How are we gonna crush it?
That doesn't work. These are huge lumps of... That's the bone from Epping Forest. Wrapped up just the way it should be.
I don't have anything to hit it with the bone.
Looks like that won't. These are huge lumps of salt. That doesn't work. I thought it wouldn't work like that.
Alright, you don't sound like such an arse. Unless we put it on top of the gravestone and, like, crush it somehow? There's nothing... Oh, unless we're supposed to ask the captain, could you crush this, please? Like... It has to be, like, I don't know. He puts it on top of a gravestone and what? Just, like, crushes it with his fist to the sit on it? With the bucket?
There's no point in that. Now I've got a clipboard with the form for information. I can't do that.
Oh, the bottle.
It won't work like that.
The bone? Oh! The evidence bone! Nice. Alright. Excellent. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the game was like, Halligan needs to sit on the salt. Only my buns of steel will get this salt crushed, Halligan says. Oh, shite. Wait, which way am I supposed to go? I mean, at least the game gave us many, tombstone varieties to crush the salt, but I wonder, like, is that all they're for? Was it just for the crushing of the salt? Oh, no, wait. This. Okay, that could be the castle. Hey, okay, let's apparently break this castle. Oh my. Oh.
Seems to have worked.
So does that mean like all salt? See, this is my theory though. This is more of my theory that maybe somehow Halligan is like connected, because does that mean if anyone threw some salt at this castle, it would break? Like Oh my, just like that. Jesus, no fucking like
This must be the amulet. I found it.
no protection at all. Like they really trying their best. I guess we go back.
That's the Amulet of Transformation. I'd really like to know why it's called that.
Because you transform into something, maybe like water or air. Okay, well my guess is we go back. I mean, I feel like someone has to confront us. This feels like a confronting time. You stay away from the Druids. Stop investigating. Give me the amulet or something. It's also like questionable about the Druids the organization, that Halligan, this fucking awful detective, just came down here and just did it so simple. So either like Halligan's like connected, or it's just sheer dumb luck. I can't believe the salt just... Damn, we gotta market and sell that salt. Guess we're not giving back the fishing rod.
Monsieur le Capitaine,
What can I do for you?
when are you leaving for Portsmouth?
In 2 hours. Are you coming?
Yes.
Then come aboard.
Oh, we have a little room. Oh, we still haven't given back the... Okay, we're keeping it. Oh, he has a suit.
I don't think I need to change my clothes just yet. It's too early to pack. We won't be arriving yet.
Oh, he's got his sneakers on too. Do we put it in here like an idiot?
That won't get me any further. That's futile as well.
Yeah, maybe don't. Don't do what fucking Nigel Danvers did and like get rid of the artifact and then be like, "Buh?" when someone like broke in. Anything in here?
It's empty.
I wonder how long it is on a boat to France. Alright,
I'm
sleepy
not
time.
tired.
Okay. Is that... Oh, don't tell me I put the thing. Do I? No! Keep it on you!
No.
Keep your
This doesn't look
ancient
a very safe
art. Yeah,
place to be.
thank you. Keep it on you. So we do have to put it somewhere. Okay, then in the bed, under the mattress.
I can't do that.
Okay, then it has to be.
That doesn't work. Not a good idea. Nothing's happening. No, not a chance. That won't get me any further.
Oh, do I combine it with the scarf?
I can't see any... That's the Amulet of Transformation. I should think up something else. I don't want that. Think first, Brent. I don't believe it will work like that.
In the shoe. Maybe not. If I know anything about mystery, something always happens on the boat. That is true. Oh! Wait, is that a vent? Are we gonna shove the thing up the vent?
That would be stupid.
Oh, thank God. Because that is a bit dumb, I gotta say. Well, where else you want to put it? Is there like a loose wooden floorboard or something we're not looking at? In the cup? The teacups? Where does he want to put this?
Not a good idea. The green scarf. It's Janet's.
It's Janet's. In the evidence bag?
I'd rather think about now the bucket's hanging from the fishing rod.
It is. It is indeed. Oh, do I combine it with the... to be like, look at this, whoa.
Not a good idea.
Oh. Can I use it on myself?
I'm not tired. I can't do that. Not a good idea. Not a good idea.
Fingerprints.
I don't want that.
Someone's gonna like, we're gonna hide it somewhere and someone's gonna like come in, right? And it has to be like...
I should think about it again. There's no point in that.
Throw it out the window. Then it has to be in here, right? Do I put the scarf in first and then?
I don't want that.
Are we really bringing this scarf back? Do you think she wants this? I don't, you know, after it's held like a cat, it's rubbed off dusty fucking bottles. Do you think she wants to do that? Why is that? Wait, no. Because I clicked this before and he said, oh, don't be stupid, right? This is stupid. We don't know where that vent goes for. Do not tell me this is where we're gonna bloody put it. Again, keep it on you. Oh my God. I mean, I guess if anywhere in the room, yes. Probably better than the wardrobe, but we don't exactly know what that
Perfect
vent
hiding
is
place
for.
the amulet. No one will find it there.
Say it out loud. Lad.
I'm not tired.
He has to leave the room.
I think
Yeah.
I'll go and get some fresh air.
Oh my...
Feeling a bit God, what's been going on here? Someone's
Oh
broken into
my
my cabin and searched through all my things.
I love, like, we all saw this coming, but I love the fact that we don't even see him just chilling. He's like, ah, I'm going out for fresh... Oh my God, what happened?
The amulet. Where's the amulet? It's been stolen. I don't
It
believe
has.
it.
Yeah, this is why we have...
Fingerprint powder.
We have our fingerprint powder. Love that the boat cut off his style. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's so funny like that. Oh, not my suit. Not my good suit. Guess we gotta... I mean, this boat is pretty... small? I feel like we know?
Nothing's... I thought it wouldn't work like that. That won't help either. Looks like that won't work.
Unless I open it with gloves, or I'm supposed to hold it with
That won't
gloves.
feel different with that won't feel different with gloves either.
Huh? Where did he? Halligan? Did he fly out the window? Where did he go? Halligan, where did you go? he, flew, he flew out the window. There he
Bastard.
is.
The thief must still be on board. But we're pulling into the harbor. I'll never catch him now.
Oh, the way he morphed out that window. Oh god, it was so funny. So what do we do? Do we just tell your man that we lost it? Oh shit, now we're back in the boat. Bollocks. No, wait. Oh, he's not back for his thing yet. It's fine.
Monsieur le Capitaine.
What can I do for you?
My room got broken into.
When are you leaving for Portsmouth?
In 2 hours. Are you coming?
Yes.
Then come aboard.
God, this is excellent. Okay, so I'm guessing we have to go to Arthur, but be like, I had it. Okay, first of all, I need to save this. Really gotta save that. Go. Hopefully nothing's happened to him.
Hello, Mr. Blake. I'm back.
And? Did you find the amulet?
That's a long story.
Did, but then I lost it. Because I took it. Why? Why did he just not keep it on him? I don't understand.
Well, go on then. I can't wait to hear what happened.
I found the amulet. It was walled up in the Lord's mausoleum.
Really? It really does exist then. And you've got it. Show me.
Well, I did have it, but it was stolen from me.
Stolen? How did that happen?
No idea. I hid it in my cabin during the crossing. Someone broke in and rummaged through all my luggage.
Was anything else missing?
No, not a thing.
Someone must have been following you.
I didn't notice anyone. Who could have known I'd been looking for an amulet in that godforsaken dump?
Certain people may be
Fucking hell, Halligan. Tell us how you really feel.
underestimate the power of the Druids.
Tell us how you really feel. It was Pierre looking for his goddamn fishing rod. Yeah, I know, Lawrence. This is the talking to the professor music. It just happens to have these little like action sequence music playing. Like da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, and then just like a little flute, and then it's like this. Then it's like Resident Evil piano. Mr. Blake, are you saying the Druids stole the amulet? I haven't met anyone who looked like a Druid before.
Mr. Blake, are you saying the Druids
Yes.
stole the amulet? That's absurd.
The amulet is vital to the perfection of their ritual. Believe me, we're not the only ones with a particular interest in the amulet. The Druids are after it just as much.
I thought the Druids ceased to exist 1,000 years ago.
It seems there are still some left after all. Just as I suspected, they are among us now. They never left us in the first place.
God, he sounds very concerned. Oh, I don't know. Perhaps it's just okay. Oh, I've never met anyone who looked like a Druid. What do Druids look like?
I haven't met anyone who looked like a Druid so far.
No, Mr. Halligan. You won't recognize the inheritors by their cloaks and sickles. They're people, just like you and me. They could be powerful industrialists, high-ranking politicians, or influential military men, people in key positions of society.
What can I do then? I can't possibly check up on the entire upper class of British society looking for a couple of Druids.
No, But it may be worth your while to keep an eye on groups of neo-druids. If anyone tries
Oh,
to justify
God.
the druids here, they will.
Oh, man.
Neo-Druids? What are they?
There are a number of groups around claiming to be the Druids' rightful successors. They're organized in orders, like Templars or Freemasons.
Tell me more about these Neo-Druids.
Like I said, the Neo-Druids try to live their lives according to ancient Druid ideals. Some of them do a lot of charitable work as well. But there are some really dubious associations going around, combining the Druids' customs with occult rites. Rumors say that there is such a sect at large somewhere in London.
In London, you said? Do you know where I might find these people?
I've no idea. All I know is that the only people who know anything about the Order refer to it as the Circle.
Thank you, Mr. Blake. I'll see what I can make of it.
Good. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to call on me anytime you like.
One more thing, Mr. Blake.
Yes,
I get the impression this business could get pretty dangerous from now on.
yes. Very likely, Mr. Halligan.
It may be safer for both of us if we let someone else in on the matter. Please call Melanie Turner in Oxford and tell her the whole story. Make sure she learns everything you've told me. She works at the Anthropological Museum. Her number's in the phone book. And tell her I'll get in touch with her myself as soon as possible. Would you do that for me?
Of course, Mr. Halligan. Good luck.
Getting a bit spicy now, lads. Getting spicy. Not the Druids. Not the rich and powerful. Isn't it funny how usually they're behind all these cults? It's like they have like too much money. Like they have so much money that they don't have to worry about shit, so they think they're beyond something. Being just a normal human, they have to want more. Greed. There we go. Never just like a...
Into my office at once!
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
It's time for a bollockin! Can never just be a Joe Smo who could rise up and be an evil druid. Always has to be the rich.
Halligan! Come on in. I suppose we should be glad that you drop in now and then.
What's the matter, Chief?
You know, Halligan, I was just asking myself what you've been doing.
I've been investigating, Chief.
Well, have you? And do you know what I've been doing? I've been dismissing loads of press people, worried citizens, and politicians from my office. The phone hasn't stopped ringing since this morning. The mayor's been to my office, and I haven't seen much of you. When do you expect to come up with results?
I'm getting there, Chief, but it takes time.
Takes time? Takes time? Will I ever get to hear anything else from a detective? Where the heck have you been, Halligan?
You'll get a report at the end of the week.
The end of the week? Why not at the end of the month or at the end of the year? I want the results on my desk tomorrow morning, Halligan. And now, I want to know where you've been all this time.
You'll find out when you read the report I'm going to write.
Don't be impertinent, Detective. As your chief, I'm entitled to ask you about the results of investigations and your proceedings whenever I like.
Yes, Chief, of course.
That sounds better. Otherwise, I could have you write a report about every single step of your proceedings, and I think you know that.
Very well, then. I was visiting an expert on Druids.
You were what? Halligan, have you lost your marbles? You're not supposed to be indulging in your hobbies. You're supposed to be solving the skeleton murders.
Is that all, Chief?
No, that is not all. One of the phone calls this morning was from the 4th District in Oxford.
Uh-huh. And?
A beggar has been to see them. He claimed that somebody had first put him to sleep, then robbed him. And do you know who that person was? No? A man who calls himself Detective Halligan! Our colleagues looked into the Central Personal Database, and guess what? They found a man by the name of Detective Halligan, and he works for my department. What do you say to that?
Yep, he deserves a bollocking for that. Yep, that's what he did. He gave him so much alcohol and just to steal his coins for a phone. When did you receive the phone call from?
When did you receive the phone call from our colleagues?
Oh, less than half an hour ago. Have you any idea how embarrassed I was about the affair? The colleague I talked to said that the beggar still had some of the substance he'd been knocked out with. Medical alcohol with apple juice. Halligan, please tell me you didn't do it.
I had nothing to do with it, Chief. Honestly.
Well, I hope so, for your benefit. From now on, I expect you to start looking into the case at hand.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man. You know, it'd be great though. I'd love this to get a remake. That'd be excellent. They should definitely remake this game.
Okay, Chief. I read you.
Indeed? Excellent, Detective. Then get out and do your job. And Halligan, if I should hear that you are conducting your investigations in any dubious or illegal way, I'll take you off the case immediately.
Understood, Chief.
Oh my god. I mean, yeah, you did that. Was it Chris? Did Chris say, "You took my fucking alcohol, didn't you?"
Hey, Halligan. How'd you get on with Miss Turner? Are you going to see her again?
You could say that.
What? Really? Congratulations, mate.
Thank you. Thank you.
And could she help you with the bones?
I think so. I'm on a new trail.
I see. Sounds mysterious.
It is, Chris. It is. Perhaps I'll tell you when I find out more.
All right, Halligan. Good luck anyway.
Thanks.
How was there any indication that he was like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I should check in my office if I have any messages. Hi, Janet. Here's your stinky scarf. Excuse me.
I can't see any connection there.
It's her scarf.
Hello, Janet.
It's me again.
What about my database inquiry now?
I don't like to repeat myself, Brent.
Oh.
Have you not been listening?
Oh,
Yes, of
yes,
course I
the
have.
form
Well,
shit.
Then you know it all, don't you?
Sure.
In that case, see you later, Brent.
Good. See you later then.
Take your
Doesn't
time, Brent.
fucking dickbag have a scissors in his office? So I guess I have to talk to him more. Maybe I'll have some new dialogue options so he can like feck off and yes I do. Okay, one sec. I'm just gonna save. A quick little save. Cause I think we've been doing some delicious progress. If someone left me a threat. Oh, 6 messages? Holy shit. Oh wait, what's play? Is this play? Wait, what's play? Oh.
Brent? Hello? Is that you? It's your mother.
Oh.
You know, I hate these modern talking machines. I haven't heard anything from you for months now, Brent. Is that any way to treat your mother? Aunt Annie's celebrating her 75th birthday at the weekend. We have both been invited. You will come, won't you? Brent? And please, wear something smart. Do me a favor.
Oh, God. That's all I need.
That's what I was thinking as well, Red Panda. Brent! It's like, okay, how do you do an old lady voice? You go like this, Brent. You have to go to Aunt Melinda's 75th birthday. Because that's what old ladies sound like. Okay. Bruh, you haven't rang me back, please.
Miller speaking. I've had enough. You better come to my office as soon as possible. Did you get that?
The chief. I'm glad I've got that behind me.
Halligan? This is Miller. Damn it, where are you? Do I have to speak to this damned answering machine if I want to get hold of you? If by any chance you happen to turn up in this department, I want to see you in my office. Let me give you some good advice, Detective
damn.
Halligan. Don't interfere with our affairs.
Oh.
It wouldn't be very healthy.
What? Who was that?
I thought that was the chief. To be fair, it could be the same voice actor.
Hello, Mr. Halligan. This is Melanie Turner speaking. I was wondering why I hadn't heard from you, but Mr. Blake just called and told me everything. I'm out and about quite a lot at the moment, and you may have difficulties trying to get me on the phone. But if you need me, just leave a message. See you later.
I'd better leave that here.
Hello, sir. This is Al's Pizza Palace. Your account from last quarter has not yet been paid. It amounts to £275.
Oh my god.
Please see to it within the next few days, otherwise we will have
He has
to
a
stop
pizza
serving.
tab?
£275? Wow, that's my personal record.
What? My god, a pizza would be great right now. Oh, I'd love a pizza.
I never use the receiver. That thing is just too heavy. Using the loudspeaker is much more comfortable.
Okay. Well, I guess we're not calling our mother back. Mother, I'm dealing with druids. Leave me alone now. Oh, there he is. Absolute Mr. Core Strength over there. Okay, well, I can't grab the scissors as we remember, so maybe there'd be more dialogue options.
What is it this time, Halligan?
Have you heard of an organization called The Circle? I'd like to know how I managed to get a date with Janet. Where can I find Detective Striker? And I know. Okay.
Have you ever heard of an organization called The Circle?
The Circle? Is that somehow connected to the crop circles?
Okay, forget it, Lowry. I'd really like to know how a braggart like you managed to get a date with Janet.
Well, you know what, Halligan? Women do like a winner, don't they? Little Janet is no exception. We went to the palace yesterday.
What was showing?
The new Schwarzenegger film.
You know how to handle women, don't you?
Of course. Janet said she found it disgusting, but I know for a fact that she was very keen.
Oh, yes.
Women are like that. Do you understand?
He goes to the cinema, and I have pizza in my office, so he is better than me. Ugh, ugh.
What amazes me is why a woman like her should find your boring stories about cars, sports, and action films so entertaining.
Halligan, I'm sure you didn't come to tell me that. What do you really want?
I want your scissors. Oh my god, there it is. Halligan's perfect potato face right there. There it is, it's beautiful. Gorgeous.
Could I just use your phone?
Haven't you got your own telephone, Halligan?
I just wanted to try something.
Yes, but there's something not quite right with it.
No dialing tone. Is that it?
How do you know that? Tell me, what's your...
Tell me, Lowry, what's your extension?
196. You know that.
Yes, right. I just forgotten it. I don't.
I see,
Yeah,
I see.
And that's the way I like it, Halligan. Don't you dare start ringing me up and
That's
getting on
it.
my nerves.
That's how we get him out. Ah.
How do you know that?
Someone in accounts has had a look at the department's telephone bills, Halligan, and you're the record holder by a very, very wide margin. Your phone will only work internally from now on. Janet told me that when we went to the cinema. Where do you keep calling to anyway? The Caribbean?
I don't think that's got anything to do with you, Lowry.
Oh, yes, okay, of course, sure. It's none of my business. But if you think that you can make your phone calls from here, you're dead wrong.
Okay. I'll talk to you later, Lowry.
Damn. Y'all just go on your date and talk about me? Psh. I guess even when you're out on your date, you can't stop thinking about me. Instead of enjoying your actual date, you're just thinking about me. Haha. Okay, what was that? 196?
It doesn't work like that. You don't hear anything, and nothing happens either.
Scotland Yard Detective Lowry. Hello? Hello?
Oh, what do we do with it?
Scotland Yard Detective Lowry.
I never use the receiver.
Hello? Who's speaking?
Do I just prank call him? Is this it?
Scotland Yard Detective Lowry. Hello? Who's speaking?
Hmm.
Scotland Yard Detective Lowry.
Oh, I know. You play the...
Who's speaking?
I got it. You play the message from the chief. And that's... Okay. Right. Smart, I like it.
Better leave that here.
Hello, Mr. Halligan. This is
Okay,
Melanie
wait,
Turner speaking.
Ah!
I was wondering why I hadn't heard from you, but Mr. Blake just called and told me everything. I'm out and about quite a lot at the moment, and you may have difficulties trying to get me on the phone. But if you need me, just leave a message. See you later.
My answering machine. A perfect way of avoiding unpleasant phone calls.
Hello, sir. This is Al's
Oh,
Pizza
it's...
Palace.
Okay, I need to
Your
find, like, the
account
pissed
from
off one.
last quarter has not yet been paid.
Or maybe it's
It
this.
amounts to £275. Please see to it within the next few days, otherwise
No.
we will
It has
have
to be the
stop
chief.
serving you.
It has to be the chief. It could be... Wait. 3, is it?
Let me give you some good advice.
Oh, okay,
Detective
no.
Halligan. Don't interfere with our affairs. It wouldn't be very healthy.
Who was that? I don't know the voice.
Halligan? This is Miller. Damn it, where are you? Do I have to speak to this damned answering machine if I want to get hold of you? If by any chance you happen to turn up in this department, I want to see you in my office. Halligan?
Oh, shit.
This is Miller.
Oops.
Damn it, where are you? Do I have to speak to this damned answering machine if I want to get hold of you? If by any chance you happen to turn up in this department, I want to see you in my office.
Okay, no,
I'd
wait.
better leave that here.
Miller speaking.
Oh,
I've had
yes, this is the one.
You better come to my office as soon as possible. Did you get that?
Ha 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 ha! Big brains, Weetabix.
Scotland Yard Detective Lowry.
Miller speaking. I've had enough. You better come to my office as soon as possible. Did you get that?
Oh, of course, sir. I'm coming. I'm on my way.
The scissors are mine. Give me them. I ain't giving them back.
Now I've got a clipboard with the form for information procurement and the form for stationery procurement. Phew.
Alright, let's get the...
Lowry is in there. Rather him than me.
Do I wait? No, she doesn't want to see. Oh, was that him? Or is that my door? Maybe I go into my office. Doo-doo-doo. I need him to get to sign my thing. Can I not just go in? Oh, there we go. Jeez, I have to double click. Hello.
Chief, I've got an 88M9 order form for stationery here.
For stationery? You need new stationery again? Halligan, you'll lead this department to financial ruin someday. Do you know that?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir. It's nothing extravagant. I could do with a new pencil sharpener, that's all.
When will you learn to take better care of your things, Halligan? Scotland Yard can't print its own money. Every month, the accounts department gives me a hard time because of the deficit. Our budget for office costs is limited.
I know, Chief, but I'm not able to work without a minimum of stationery. Here, I've prepared this for you. You just need to sign it.
Okay then. Okay, give it to me.
Halligan's such a little shit.
But that's the last time, do you understand? You'll have to buy the next sharpener from your own money.
All right, Chief.
Anything else, Detective?
Nah.
No, that was it.
That's good. You know the way out, don't you, Detective?
Of course, Chief.
So, like, I wonder, is the game gonna end with him, like... It either has to end with him that the Scotland Yard's like, oh, well done, you did it, you stopped the apocalypse of the Druids. Or he's, like, just gonna definitely be fucking fired. For forging signatures and, like... stealing homeless men's money by giving them alcohol, like...
That's a form for information procurement. It's me again, Janet.
Hello, Brent. How's your case going? Have you got any further yet?
Did you miss me?
God. Did you miss me?
Well, it was nice and quiet without you, Halligan. Lowry was in real trouble with the chief, but apart from that, heavenly peace.
Lowry's had bother with the chief?
Give me the tea.
I don't know exactly. It was strange. The chief didn't want to see Lowry for a whole day, but Lowry still came into his office because he thought that the chief had called him. I don't know what was going on there. Well, Brent, what do you need?
I'm looking for information about a group called The Circle.
The Circle? Just a sec. It won't take a moment. Yes, we've got something in the database about them. Let me see.
Work that polygraphic butt.
Order of Neo-Druids. Their head office is in London.
Oh my god.
The group is called Lord Sinclair.
Lord Sinclair, just having an office in London, Jesus.
Do we know about anyone with a criminal record within the group?
Yeah, just give me a second, Brent. Somebody once filed a complaint against Lord Sinclair for disturbing the nightly peace.
Is that all?
No, hang on. Oh, some months ago, a gardener was killed on Sinclair's estate. The murderer was never found. After the murder, Lord Sinclair and his order were under surveillance for some time, but there was nothing conspicuous to be found.
Ah, that's interesting. Anything else?
Well, Sinclair was fined once for hunting without a license. No, nothing else.
That's enough for now. Could you please give me the address?
There's 234 Winchester Street. That's in the outskirts of the town, a posh area.
Good. Thanks a lot, Janet. I have to go.
Okay, Brent. See you later.
Oh wait, no, there was
Hello,
the
Janet.
option to print,
How's it going?
wasn't there?
Halligan.
Oh
what's
yes,
up?
remember. Use all. We have to keep talking to everyone.
Could you please print out the data about the circle?
Yeah, of course. No problem.
Oh, there we
Good.
go.
Thanks a lot, Janet. I have to go.
Okay, Brent. See you later.
Sorry about your scarf. Got it.
That's the printout of the database information on the circle. Lord Sinclair's address is on it as well. 234 Winchester Street.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. So we go there straight away, or do we give the information to what's his name? Oh no, we could just talk to him, I guess. Of oh god, what's his name? Arthur Blake. But no, we should probably Lord Sinclair. God.
I should leave a message for Miss Turner.
Oh, okay. Didn't she say she was gonna be busy? Is your man still there? Hi.
Hello? Haven't seen you for a while.
You get lost, you crook. You nicked all my pennies. Me last 60 pence. It's bad enough I get robbed and the police do nothing about it. Now you coppers are nicking the stuff yourselves.
Hey, you shouldn't see it like that. Let's say it was business. I really needed money for the phone, and you got my lovely homemade schnapps in return.
There. Gorgeous schnapps. That stuff wiped me out straight. I want nothing to do with you, mate. Get lost.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's fair. Unfortunately, there's no option to give him money either. Or help, but yeah, that's just Halligan. That's our Halligan, lads.
Locked. Looks like Miss Turner is out. What could I put in there?
What? Oh, is that a mailbox? Oh, okay, that's why there's the printout option.
I should think about it again.
No?
I should think about it again.
Do I wrap it up in a scarf?
I don't want that.
Oh. Oh, bag.
Nothing. That's the printout of the database information on the circle.
Oh, that
Lord
way,
Sinclair's
this?
address is on it as well. 234 Winchester Street.
Is that it?
It won't work like now. The bucket's hanging from the fishing rod.
Can't believe we still have that.
A bottle of apple juice. I should think about it again.
You don't want to...
There's no point in that. That doesn't work.
Give it to the builders?
That's the printout of the database information on the circle. Lord Sinclair's address is on it as well. 234 Winchester Street.
Oh, okay, right. Right. We gotta print out, I think that's why there's... Remember how he was like, how do I work the photocopy machine? Like, why are we allowed to interact with the copy machine? The print, shit. The photocopy machine. I was like, that's why. Apart from his jump scare, like, face thing, that's why it's an option, because we're supposed to make a copy to give to her. Yeah, I see ya. Weetabix, lads. Weetabix, Weetabix, Weetabix. The gears are turning. Rand. Did I take it? I did.
That's the printout of the database information on... That's the printout of the database information on the circle. Lord Sinclair's address...
Yeah, we don't need to hear it again. Thank you, thank you. The brain is working, the brain is working. Sometimes. Eventually.
That'll do it. That should be enough for Miss Turner to find me in case something happens to me.
Ooh, that sounds very, what's the word? Forthcoming, not ominous. That's it, ominous. There we go. I remember words. All right, let me do a quick save. Let me save. Thank you. Foreboding, yes, yes. Ooh, I love remembering words. Foreboding. Dear Lord. Here we are. Lad, are you a druid?
Yes? Who's there?
Is that Lord Sinclair?
No, sir. I'm sorry. I am his lordship's butler.
I feel like maybe this would...
Scotland Yard. Please open the door.
I regret that his lordship does not receive beggars, salesmen, and police officers as a matter of principle, sir. Besides, Lord Sinclair is not at home at present.
In the name of the law.
Oh, really? No beggars and police officers, right? In the name of the law, open the door. Otherwise, I'll kick it down.
Mr. Excuse me, what was your name again?
Halligan. Detective Halligan from Scotland Yard.
Detective Halligan. Am I correct in assuming that you do not possess a search warrant?
Well...
Then I would like to remind you that violent and unauthorized intrusion onto the estate
It's true.
must be prosecuted.
If that's the way you want it, all right then. I'll be back. You can be sure of that.
Of course, sir. Thank you for your visit. Have a nice day.
Put shit in his postbox or something. He'd love that. Oh. Oh my god. Look at the two bouncers at the front of the gate. Looking ready. You're not getting into this nightclub.
Hello. Nice day today, isn't it?
Yeah, the weather's great. Just right for a walk.
Yes, that's what I thought. I didn't want to sit in the office any longer on such a wonderful autumn day.
Yes, I know what you mean. What kind of job do you do then?
Me? Oh, I work with the agricultural office. Administration of public areas, that kind of thing. You know.
Really? Is there something wrong with Lord Sinclair's gardens?
No, everything's fine. I'm here on a private visit. I just wanted to get some fresh air. You work for Lord Sinclair?
Yes, I'm his gardener. It's a big estate he has here, you know. Huge. He needs somebody to look after things on a regular basis.
When did you start working here? How big is this land? Can I help you? I like gardening. Druids famously known as being rich nobles with lavish estates. Yes, it makes them close to the earth.
How big is this piece of land?
At least 10,000 square meters, I would say. There's a big forest behind the house. Lord Sinclair had it laid out himself.
Did he do that recently?
Oh no, that was a long time ago. The trees in the forest look as if they were 100 years old, but of course that's not possible.
Why is that not possible?
Lord Sinclair told me that he had them planted. They must have grown very quickly.
How old is Lord Sinclair?
I don't know exactly, but from his outer appearance I'd say he's about 60.
Suspicious.
Would you show me the grounds?
Oh, I would like to do that, but Lord Sinclair has strictly forbidden all employees to take strangers onto the estate.
I see. Are you the only gardener?
Yes, but luckily I don't have to look after the whole garden. Only the hedges and the park in front of the house. Lord Sinclair himself takes care of the garden behind the house.
Why does he do that?
I don't know. The forest is his favourite place in the garden. He spends hours and hours there, and nobody is allowed in there, apart from himself and his closest friends.
His lordship must be really close to nature, then.
Oh, he loves nature more than anything else, just like his friends in the club.
They make excursions to the countryside as well, to Epping Forest or to Stonehenge, to the megalith circle.
Wah wah. Are you... I'm getting some suspicious feelings about Lord Sinclair, lads, are you?
Tell me more about the grounds.
Oh, Lord Sinclair's taste is exquisite. The whole park around the house was laid out according to his plans. For the fir tree plantation behind the house, he had young trees flown in from China.
Why was that?
Oh, he likes Chinese firs better, and to him money is no object. If he likes something, he'll buy it.
I have to go. Duty calls. Don't work too hard.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Oh, now I want to double
Hello,
check
my
if we
friend.
talked
It's
about
me again.
everything.
Hello? Not in the right mood for office air yet?
Exactly. I'd like to ask you some things concerning our little conversation.
Of course, just ask. I'll be finished here soon anyway.
You know what? I've changed. What are you doing at the moment? Okay.
What are you doing at the moment?
I
The
have
bushes.
to cut the hedges. They grew rampantly this summer. Lord Sinclair doesn't want them to project over the paths where they could be in the way of walkers. He's a conscientious person.
Oh, is he?
Oh, yes, absolutely. He leads a very secluded life here, and he's always conscious of not doing anything that could annoy other people.
What could annoy people out here?
Well, somebody could feel disturbed by disorderly hedges, for example, or somebody could get hurt. There would be a complaint or a caution or something like that. And Lord Sinclair would have to deal with it. He doesn't like things like that. He wants everything done in a way that guarantees that he won't be bothered.
Ah, you mean he wants to be left in peace?
Yes, you could say that. Even I don't see him very often. He often travels with a gentleman from his club.
What's Lord Sinclair's profession?
You mean, does he work? Well, you don't have to work when you're that rich. I think he plays the stock market. And sometimes his bodyguards talk about new deliveries. Lord Sinclair is certainly involved in some sort of import-export business. But between you and me, I don't think that he needs the money. I think business is just a hobby of his, or something like that.
God, I love the voice acting in these old games. Yeah, there is something so charming about them, isn't there? Even like the very bad ones. I love when you find, like, in the old janky games, like, you have like these like kind of monotone voice actors, and then there's one that just gives it their all, like this is their shot. That kind of reminds me of what's it called, the serpent game that we played. I don't know if we even finished that. But I'd love to play more of those games again. Obviously I want to do some stuff in between. Like there's an FMV game I want to check out that I might do when I finish this, just to have, you know, something in between. But I do love the old adventure games, and will love to take any recommendations of games like this, even if they're hard and janky, or mostly janky. But if there's a walkthrough, then we're fine. Anyway, getting more information after the singing gardener right here.
So he has bodyguards?
Of course. A man in his position needs them. And I can tell you, you wouldn't fool around with them. 2 former officers from the Foreign Legion. You know what kind of people they are. I'm always very careful with them anyway. I try to keep out of their way.
Is his lordship afraid of something?
I think he's just a very careful man.
Does he travel often? Is he at home right now?
Yes, he is at home at the moment. He has some visitors. I think he and his friends are planning a little party. They're going to have dinner together tonight. They have done that quite often recently.
Are there going to be many guests?
Well, Lord Sinclair told me that he expects the 4 gentlemen from his club, and as usual, a guest of honour.
Really? A guest of honour?
Yes, that must be one of the club's traditions. They always invite one guest of honour to their dinners. Lord Sinclair always says that the guest of honour is the main person of a successful dinner. He is very hospitable. His guests are very important to him.
Hasn't he got employees who arrange these things for him?
Oh, sure, but his lordship is very choosy regarding those dinners. He insists on cooking everything himself and even buys the ingredients. He's a really passionate cook.
Really? You don't often find that with people who needn't worry about money. If I was rich, I'd have all my meals served in bed.
So would I. You can bet your life on that. But really rich people have their own ideas about all that. Lord Sinclair always cooks meals himself. He even locks the kitchen door. He probably doesn't want other people to know the recipes he uses.
Or he's a feckin' cannibal.
I have to go.
Munching
Duty
on them
calls.
dead bodies.
Don't work too hard.
Thanks.
Oh, it
Have a
wouldn't be
good
dead
day.
bodies, actually. The Druids eat, like, alive, don't they? Ugh. Okay, so I have to get in there somehow. So do I just pretend I'm the gardener? Oh. I think I'm right. You know why I think I'm right? Because it looks like I would need to slice this open. And what do I need to slice open with? My sentence went a bit weird there. But gardening shears. So we have to do something. So we have to do a game of distraction again. So what do we do, gardener? What do we do to this poor man? What do we steal from him? We cut the bush.
The green scarf. That's the bone. I'd rather not. A roll of plastic bags to secure evidence. It won't work like that.
So it is.
My gloves. I nicked. These are Lowry's paper scissors. He must be looking for them.
Larry's.
Fingerprint powder. A matchbox. Still half full. My case file.
Now, don't tell me that we're gonna set his garden on fire, because that would be really mean, wouldn't it? That would be very mean. That would be very mean. Oh my god, Halligan. And he's just standing there in front of him. Oh my god. Halligan is such a little arsehole. He didn't even try to cover. Like, does he know? I'm guessing the gardener does know that this little shit just got in front of him, whipped out the feckin' Are they gone now? Yeah, to be fair, I was wondering when we were gonna need matches. He's a little shit, he is. He fucking really is. Is that electric?
Damn, the shears are broken. Better not touch it. It could be electrified. I bet this Lord Sinclair is prepared for unwelcome visitors.
So, okay. Oh. Would that not electrocute
Now
you
the
as you
scissors are broken
held?
as well, but the hole should be big enough now.
Would that not electrocute you? As you held the scissors or something?
Stop. Wait a minute. The fence is electrified.
Oh, this... gloves? There we go.
Looks like that won't work. Climb through here? What if I touch the fence? That's too dangerous. I
Okay.
can't do that. That won't get me any... No way.
Oh.
That won't get me any further. Looks like that won't... It won't work like that.
Where?
It won't work like that. That would be stupid. I don't want that. I'd rather think about it again. The shears. Ruined. I have to insulate the hole somehow.
Insulate the hole.
That would be stupid. That's futile as well. That's futile. I should think up something else.
Why didn't you just call me a feckin' idiot?
That won't help. Not a good idea.
Have to insulate the hole. What, like... Insulate the hole.
Climb through here? I have to insulate the hole somehow. Of course, it can't work like that.
Insulate the hole.
Not a good idea.
What does that mean exactly?
That would be stupid. Think first. It won't work like that.
I don't know, give me a hint. Oh, like...
Not a good idea. That
Juice?
would be stupid. I can't see any connection there.
Insulate.
I should think about it again.
Insulate is to, like, cover the corners, right? Or, like...
Think first, Brent. That won't get me any further. No, better not. They would have surprised. A roll of plastic bags to secure evidence. Janet's ugly scarf, wrapped up in a plastic bag.
Halligan, just because she won't go on a date with you, okay? I thought the scarf would just do. I didn't know how big those evidence bags are. I don't know how. So he's just gonna walk up like no one saw him.
How do you do, Mr. Halligan? How nice of you to visit us.
You know my name?
Certainly. Lord Sinclair has been expecting you.
He has?
Shit.
Is that boss of yours some kind of psychic?
Oh
or
no!
Why don't you ask him that yourself? Let's go.
Oh no! Oh, it went off the screen. You got to see yourselves there for a few seconds. Oh, fuck. Oh, good stuff is happening. Oh no! Oh, it's frozen. Oh no.
Mr. Halligan, it is a great pleasure to meet you in
I
person
can't
at
see
long
it.
last.
The pleasure's mine. Would you mind telling your charming pet gorilla here to point his damn
I
pistol
can't.
somewhere
This
else?
is frozen.
Please forgive us this precautionary measure, Mr. Halligan.
I want to
happen
see
be a
it.
distrustful man.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to task manager it. Oh no.
Lord Sinclair, now that we've met, there are a few questions I'd really like to ask you.
No, I can't see it. It's
Certainly,
blocking my
certainly.
task manager.
After dinner, I will answer any questions you deign to ask.
Oh, thank god. Oh my god. Holy shit. I'm so sorry. Oh god, where did we save? Oh shite, where did we save? Damn it. The Druids did get my PC. Not with the good part. Oh. Alright, this might be a good time actually to end the stream. Because I've been gone for 3 hours and a half. Damn. Oh, I want to see what he looks like. I need to see, because like the security guard looks so like bad. It was great. But I want to see what Lord Sinclair looks like. Oh my god. Oh, that was gas. Oh, all right. Yeah, it's probably better just because I'm gonna have to replay to where I saved as well. So I'll make sure it's there for Friday. But oh, that's such a I can't believe it. That was so annoying. Oh, damn. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. We will be continuing on the mystery of the Druid on Friday, same time around 7:30 GMT. And actually, I think I might do an extra stream this week. I think I might do something on Saturday evening. So we might do something different, or we might do. It depends how the Druid is going, how the mystery of the Druid is going, and then we'll do that. But yeah. Thank you so much. It was great to see you. It's my birthday in an hour. So I really enjoyed this. Oh, happy future birthday. Oh, I hope you have a good day today or like tomorrow. I hope it goes well. Happy birthday. Happy future birthday. Well, technically, if you're in Germany or somewhere else, it would be your birthday. So we'll just say that from Germany. Happy birthday. Oh, have a fantastic day. At least have something real nice. Have a delicious snack. Um, but I hope to see you on Friday or whenever you can make it. I do post the VODs anyway, so if you'd rather like catch up and watch it at a casual time, check out the VOD channel. Ireland bro. I mean, yeah, I mean I'm living in England at the moment, so there's no time change. I know I'm getting to know so many German people. I always have like their time zone in my head, and it's the first one I think of like, ooh, who's an hour ahead of us? Germany. That's it. All right, well, thank you again. I am going to go eat dinner. I hope you have a good evening, and I hope you're doing well wherever the heck you are in this world. I can't wait to see the reveal of Lord Sinclair on Friday. Go on, good night. Bye bye. And and I'll find some music. Oh my god, I will find some music. All right. Okay, bye. Bye.